Alright, y'all, we back with this episode 14.
Is it 14? I think it is 14.
Episode 14 of Mad Black Dad. Again, as always, definitely appreciate the support. Please continue to show the love. As always, follow us on YouTube, Instagram, SoundCloud, all the same name at Mad Black Dad. Always keep showing the love.
Thank y'all, man. We having fun.
Yeah, so
it's getting interesting.
Yeah, it's getting we getting deep into the weeds and shit. And I didn't think we was actually gonna get this far. But,
Yeah,
you know, I'm glad that we're actually putting in the work.
For sure.
So just
it's legit turned into a job.
Yeah, two niggas talking shit.
Yeah,
two niggas talking shit.
It's a lot.
But
so
yeah,
it has to be a commitment. So it's pretty dope.
Definitely. But yeah, man. So I think we should just go ahead and get straight into it. So we had our first guest a couple of weeks ago. And y'all know when y'all see us break out the mic now, you know, we're going to be out here talking that real shit, at least. We would hope so. So I think we need to go ahead and do another one. So I think this time I'd like to introduce y'all to, you know, one of my good friends, one of my brothers, my fraternity brothers. This man is what? A model, an artist, does a little poetry and shit.
A philosopher.
A
journeyman.
But most of all, this man is a black dad. So
for sure.
I'd like to introduce y'all to my boy AT and Travis. Come on, hop on the couch, my brother.
Yeah.
Come on,
Excited.
What up, though?
Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Here we are. Boom.
So this is my nigga AT. AT, you from where? Somerset?
Hell yeah. Bum like nowhere.
Somerset, Kentucky, basically, what, big ass country ass city in Kentucky.
Yeah.
Somerset South, right?
Yeah, we South Central Kentucky.
Yeah.
Foothills of the Appalachian.
Yeah, with that motherfucking frog gig,
Yeah.
mud and shit like that.
That's right.
Hey.
That's right.
I fuck with some mud.
We like to play outside.
Yeah, country ass nigga. See, that's the funny thing about this shit, bro. Niggas be like, if you're not from Kentucky and you tell people that you are from Kentucky, they assume that everybody is like doing shit that they would do or something.
Right.
But in all reality, like nigga, if you
it's the
like,
same shit from anywhere else. Yeah.
Yeah, in all reality, like nigga in Louisville, nigga, we like a city just like anywhere else, nigga. We just not that fucking big. Like we do the same shit y'all niggas do. Like we got on fucking shoes and shit, and we ain't late on our music and shit. Bitch. Yeah, and we don't all ride horses or say yeehaw either.
Right.
So.
Almost for my overalls today. But
I'm glad you didn't either. Cause they was like, look, I knew that shit was coming.
Yeah.
It'd always be the random cowboy somewhere that they scoop up as a model type shit.
Random ass cow, yeah, nigga.
I did grow up on a farm, low key. But
That's what's crazy. So you got an interesting story to me. So you grew up in Somerset, small ass town.
yeah, small town USA.
Alright, you end up going to U of L. And
Only school I applied for.
only school.
Yeah.
Got in.
I wasn't even worried about no. I knew I needed to get in the city.
Right.
Because I didn't fit in.
Damn.
Right.
Straight up.
I didn't even know it was deep like that.
I mean, being mixed in a small town, grew up with, you know, it was a weird situation.
So how does I guess being biracial in like a small ass town like that. There's a lot of black people in Somerset.
We all related.
Everybody's related.
That's how.
Yeah,
that's how many black people is. I grew up. I graduated with like 100 people, and it's probably like 15 of us of minority. You know.
Fuck.
Yeah. So.
I mean, was in our graduating class? I couldn't tell you.
More than fucking 15? That's about 100, nigga. Shit, it was more black people than 15.
I think was it like 600 or something? Maybe.
Nah.
You don't think so? I honestly couldn't tell you that.
No, I don't think it's about 600. I think in total.
The most random guess.
I think in total the school, nigga, just in general, we had like 1,000 some people.
Yeah, I didn't care about
But
that.
yeah, nah,
I just wanted to get up out.
Yeah.
So what the hell makes you get into modeling?
I mean, I don't know. I like being in front of the camera. I feel like, you know, like when you look at LeBron James, you can just tell this nigga is built for sports. Like,
Right.
You can't see him at the grocery store. And then, I mean, not to be narcissistic, but I just feel like I'm androgynous and ambiguous, and I'm a man of many hats. So it just fits my character. I feel like I can play the role without having to put a lot of effort into it. And
Right.
it was solidified by, I got a manager in like 2010, and I moved to New York in 2012, and I got signed within the first week I was there. So it was real. Shit got real fast. That's the
it's just crazy.
fashion capital of the world, and it solidified my my notion of I can do this. So it just gave me even more confidence, and I went with it.
So
yeah.
you moved to New York. All right, so you start modeling in Kentucky, right?
Yeah.
And then you end up moving to New York. How you feel like did that make you like grow a little bit just as a person?
Absolutely. I was helping find myself. I became a vegetarian. I definitely sharpened my fashion game. I definitely, I was living out there by myself for the most part, and it was just me. But I felt I was a person amongst like-minded people that was all, in this industry that had a dream and had a passion, and we was just, at the end of the day, all I want to do is travel and take pictures. I ain't in it for the fame.
For sure.
I ain't in it for the money.
You like it. You actually enjoy it. Yeah.
Like, that shit is fun. Like, it comes, like, I do it now for, if I can get it in a magazine, that's cool. But if I can't, then, I'm just taking pictures and seeing what happens with it.
So are you trying to be like body model or like fashion kind of model?
I'm trying to go, I don't know, I'm trying to do both. I'm just trying to go wherever the opportunity is. Like,
Right.
there's an agent in LA right now when we move out there, but, as a mad black dad, I got a daughter, and I got to stay here and take care of my responsibilities and be a role model before I can be a fashion model.
For sure.
So
And that's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough. Like, I don't know, like with your situation, it's hard for you to move anywhere,
Right.
let alone like down the street without some type of clarification of what your role is or what you can do, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, or you can get into as much as you want to for the people, or what would you guys say, D?
I was gonna say, so I think we should start from the beginning and just say, all right, so you had a daughter, right?
Yeah.
When did you find out you had?
My daughter's name is Brooklyn, and she was conceived in Brooklyn, so that was in 2014.
Right.
It was with a lady that I was with for over a year and a half. We weren't together at the time she was conceived, but I'm more than happy to be a parent. As soon as she said she was moving back home to Kentucky, at that point I was on a roll. I was on the cover of a magazine. I was doing different podcasts. I was doing, I was working as an independent model, and but I dropped everything, sacrificed everything, moved to Kentucky to get a corporate job, something with benefits, and to me, a dad is bigger than any other achievement I've ever made. So it was an easy decision.
For sure.
But Brooklyn, I had to name it Brooklyn, man, because it's gonna be something that carries on forever. So,
Facts.
yeah, shout out to Brooklyn.
So you had your daughter like 4 years ago, I think.
Yeah, 4 years ago, September 10th, 2014.
How you feel like that changed you in any way?
Well, I started thinking, honestly, about women differently because I had a daughter. So,
Right.
So I started, this whole perception of women kind of changed. I was no longer, what I looked for in a woman was no longer, just beauty and passion and what she could do for me, but it was what she could do for my daughter and as a mother figure. So, I was looking for a mother figure rather than a girlfriend.
So,
straight up.
all right. So, looking for a mother figure. All right. So that's gonna make me ask the question as to.
I'm scared to ask questions because I don't know what I can ask.
I mean, I'm just saying.
I'm open book.
Yeah. So, all right. So you're looking for the mother figure for your daughter because your daughter changed that. Now, that's gonna beg the question as to I think a lot of women will probably wonder. All right. Well, why aren't you with your daughter's mom? You know what I'm saying? So, where do you feel like at the point is, just taking it back a little bit, like what went wrong? Like, why don't you feel like you can foster a better relationship with your daughter's mom and shit?
I mean, to this day, I'm still open to fostering a better relationship. I think it's a common thing for, I was young whenever it happened. I suppose I was young. Time, age is relative, but I think that
I feel like
I was scared.
we were all young. How
How
old were you?
I was. Let's see. I was 25. That to me, I was because I was scared.
Yeah, you was kind of up there.
I mean,
but no, I'm just playing. That's still
30's the new 20 to me. So
initially, when I had planned my life, I was like, at 27, I'll have a child.
It wasn't planned, period.
So, of course, you can't plan
we weren't together. I would, I still respect the mother. We don't come to terms on a lot of things, but, I don't know, man. We're just,
it's hard.
It's hard to make, and it's hard to see eye to eye, and we share this child for a lifetime, so we've got to see eye to eye at some point, and that's what stage we're at right now, is trying to reconcile and make things work for the better interest of our child.
No.
That's all you can do, though.
It's hard.
I mean, if you're not on the same page,
we're different people.
If you're different people, you're just different people, man.
Yeah.
And you got to do what you can do to do what's best for Brooklyn.
Right. That's right.
I mean, that's all you can do. Like, as much as y'all don't want to deal with each other, it's like we have to do X and X amount of work on both ends to make sure she gets what she needs.
That shit's so tough, bro. Like, cause you put your child first in like your head, but you know what I'm saying. But then it goes, it's like your child, then me, and then the mom.
Man.
Because I be wanting to say, all right, as long as my child's good, I want to do, then I'm good.
Right.
But I don't.
At the same time, you ain't good.
Yeah, but like I be wanting to make sure, like. I'll be like, sometimes I'll be in my head like, all right, I'm good. I don't got to worry about the mama. She's a grown-ass woman.
Right.
But you got to remember, at the end of the day, she's a person, too.
Right.
So it's kind of hard that, like, she's probably like, fuck. Like, she's thinking that same way. So she's not putting my needs ahead of her. She's going to do what she needs to do before her. And it's like, that's where I butt head sometimes with my son's mom. And I'll just go ahead and say that. I think that's probably one of our main issues is that, the co-parenting thing is fucking rocky, bro. That shit's hard. It ain't no book on this shit.
Yeah.
There's no book on this shit.
And I'm saying, like, even if it's like same parent household, like sometimes one of us may think that our needs are more important than the others, and it's like, I need to do this, so you need to watch him, or what I need to do right now is more important than what you need to do, so my time is more valuable than yours right now. You should be able to do this and stuff like that. So like, I don't know, just. It's like anything, like the relationship of knowing somebody, things get better, but shit gets rocky there, and I'm pretty sure it's a lot harder to manage if y'all aren't talking to each other every day type shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It can only be.
And I can only imagine for you, because I talk to myself mom a lot. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we still cool, we gotta be. At least I try to keep it cordial. I try to, I try to weed out the drama as much as I can, but I mean, of course it's gonna be there.
Yeah.
But in the day, I still communicate because, I feel like that if she's good, then I know my son's gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? Like, so as long as she's in her right state of mind, then I know that when my son's with her, then cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to worry about it.
Right.
But, I can only imagine how you feel, you know what I'm saying? Because you might not know what your daughter's doing at this very moment. Yeah. It's hard, bro.
Right. So, visitation-wise, how often have you gotten to see her, or when do you get to see her?
At this current stage in life, I haven't seen my child in over 6 months, but before. And
her birthday was
September 10th. She turned 4, so that's a large chunk of her lifetime.
Yeah.
It's been really hard. I've had to be the bigger person in the situation because if I were to if I were to flinch, then it could cause further complications, but the advice I would give all fathers is to do it through the legal system, just because
that's the only way.
At the end of the day,
like
that's the people that's going to have the trump card that's going to be able to make any decision. I've tried to do it civil, and it's not happening. So luckily, I got a great lawyer, and we're trying to, get 50-50, which I think should be the norm.
It's fair.
Yeah.
Especially if you're really trying to be in your child's life. Like, fuck, bro.
Absolutely. That's all I want. I don't want nothing else.
I think that should be an option. Like,
fucking fair, bro. Like I don't understand why that's such a hard like thing to grasp.
Yeah.
Like especially if you.
And that's gender role shit.
Yeah, like why is that such a hard thing to grasp?
That's gender role shit. Like if one parent's gonna leave, it has to be the dad. Is like gender role.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
What society says. And then so the dad has to fight even harder to get the same rights that the mother had.
Yeah, that shit's fucking crazy, bro.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, if that initially like things aren't the best, like by default the mother is in the right. Like crazy. Even if she's not in the right.
Yeah.
So that's tough.
It's been very tough. And I don't know, 4 days a month, which is typical. Every other weekend, people say I should settle with that, but I can't. I can't settle with 4 days a month and thinking that I'm, getting treated fairly.
Right. Especially if you've shown the effort and moved back.
Oh yeah, moved back.
Where she is to be closer, and you still can't even be closer.
I pay child support. It's nothing. I've given every. I was living in Louisville for the longest, and in order to be closer to my child and to pick her up from school and to take her to school and to do things, I moved to Lexington so I could, fulfill all of those duties. But it's still not enough. But hopefully the wrinkles are going to get ironed out, and justice will prevail.
Yeah, no, I think it gets greater later.
Justice shouldn't have a price, but it does. It's a
facts. Nigga. Yeah, that shit is stupid high, bro.
Yeah, you don't want
for sure
to get into that, man. Much respect to you and your co-parenting household, for sure.
Yeah, not for real. Yeah, Kevin with the shit.
That's cool, man.
Shit.
I appreciate
it. That's a dream of mine.
I appreciate it.
Growing up, I don't know how, but I grew up with a single parent for the most part, and I never wanted to put my child through that, but here we are.
I mean,
and it's all based on life circumstance. Like,
crazy.
Not everybody gets lucky they first go around.
Right.
I mean, I feel like I lucked up, kind of.
Definitely.
Yeah, you definitely.
Well, not kind of, for sure.
Yeah, you outkicked your coverage. He was ain't shit ass nigga.
And I really feel like I came up, man, because I was expected to have some some terrible shit happen.
Yeah, you outkicked your coverage, nigga. I don't know what the fuck happened. I was like, look, let me tell you something. Y'all niggas doing speeches at y'all wedding?
Nah.
Alright, bet. That's all I need to hear.
Nah. Nah, because y'all niggas will give me divorce papers.
Nah, bro, I wouldn't do that shit.
Shit.
But, so, you got a daughter, right?
Yeah.
So, I heard you mention earlier, it makes you think about women a little different. Ain't it crazy that, like, with guys, that, like, that's kind of, like, one of the things that makes you feel think a little different?
Absolutely.
It's because then it puts yourself into perspective. You like, fuck, like what the fuck was I here doing, bro?
Yeah.
And I just got a son, and he got a son. So I mean, like now, like just me being me at this age, like you kind of chill out and mellow out from some of the stupid shit you were doing when you was younger, and you be like, all right, this is how I would want him to act. So now I need to show him like what's really good. And so now you're kind of on the opposite of that. So you should be, I guess, what I'm thinking. This is how I would want another guy to treat her. So I need to show her like what's really up.
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, I know how unrealistic it may sound, but I've met women that are this way, but I don't want her to date until she finds a career, until she finds some type of path, because relationships be sidetracking you, and you get your feelings hurt, you might lose a career option, a scholarship, but yeah, man, honestly, I'm gonna try to be the primary man in her life until she's ready to like lock it down and she's got a career. I don't know how unrealistic that is, but I'm gonna try to make it a reality.
Right, and I feel like people will say that's unrealistic, but I feel like that's what dads do. Like that's their job when they have a daughter. I feel like that's all dad's vision. Like, okay, I'm gonna provide for her until somebody else, it's their time or whatever. Because I feel like Jay's people did the same shit. Because like when we got together, her people was like, fuck it, I can't help you at all. You got a nigga. No, I'm not completely, but like some people felt that way, And I feel like that's kind of how it is as a dad. Like, I can kind of get that. And I feel like, I've said it before, I would give my daughter game. Like, watch out for this bullshit, watch out for that bullshit.
I know, but you know what's so fucked up, bro? Is I look at my son and I'll be like, alright, look, nigga. You need to get out here, you need to be on this bullshit.
Okay, but you gonna do that too.
I know, but what I'm saying is, like, I look at him and I'll be like, nigga, I want you to be like the most macho, like, self-confident ass nigga ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want you to be out here on no sucker ass nigga shit, letting no little girls play you and shit. And like, I want to tell him, like, nigga, suck that shit up, nigga, you don't need to be crying. But like, damn, like, he's what? He's gonna be a kid. Like, who, like, I want him to be himself at the same time, but at the same time, like, I want him to be just like that nigga.
For sure.
But I wouldn't want my daughter to be dating the nigga who thinks that nigga. And it's like,
yeah,
it's a fucking like clash, bro.
Yeah.
It is.
You know?
Yeah, so just as he said, like, you would try to teach her that she don't need that bull. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, and I get it. We here for you, man. So look, we already know things are gonna go great with court and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But
Mediation.
when it come like prom time and you need a bunch of niggas in a garage type shit,
Yeah.
I'm with it. I want to do that shit.
Bro, bitch, you been watching. I think, what movie did you watch when you saw that shit? I know
Shit.
what you talking about.
They did that. Well, Bad Boys, they kind of played that,
Yeah.
and then that Den of Thieves shit.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
but I want to do that shit. Like,
Yeah.
But see,
I know if somebody did that to me, I'd have been pissed.
If somebody did that shit to my son, he
Yeah, I'm
I'm gonna have to come over. We got to
You're
have a
right.
talk, nigga.
You're right.
But at the same time, if I had a daughter, I was like, all right, look, I need all y'all niggas to come over here so we can check this little nigga. But if a nigga checks my son, then we're gonna have a problem.
What you gonna do? Dribble the
Which
shit?
is hypocrisy.
Yeah, I'm the type of parent, I'm gonna be hosting the events. I ain't gonna let my daughter go to these little,
Daddy daughter then.
I mean, I'm gonna be hosting like the
Prom
parties
shit.
and sleepovers.
And
shit like that.
we talked about that too. We were like, look, I'm trying to create an environment where his friends feel welcome and stuff like this.
Right.
And
Yeah.
like, I don't know, talking long term, talking like cribs and shit, watching movies and shit where kids got like the little mini mansion shit and have their little weekend parties and shit when you're away. I'm like, I want this nigga to do some bad shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I would have loved to do some shit like that.
You want them too, bro, but at the same time you don't. You
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, I'm gonna be mad as fuck. So
So-
I'm gonna be like, look, you lived it up, kid, now I'm gonna beat that ass.
Brooklyn's 4,
Yeah.
Roman's about to be 4, right? My
October
son-
21st.
My son gonna be 2.
She'll be at the birthday
So,
party.
let's say-
Is that what's gonna make it?
Let's say
Right.
about
Don't
15
like
years.
it, shit.
Everybody, y'all find out y'all kids fucking. Then what? How you
Come on,
feeling?
man. And see, we
How you feeling?
see,
Bruh, I'm not having it.
How you
Period.
feeling?
I ain't having it.
shit, I guess me and AT got a box.
I ain't having it.
No, I'm not talking about y'all kids in jail. I just feel.
Cause I know he gonna be mad. I'm like, look, shit, I
Nah,
got.
I'm talking about just like in general. I'm not talking about each other.
Nah, I ain't having it. I ain't.
It's different,
I don't know.
man. I'm gonna be cool with it. I'm gonna be like, look, as long as you protect it and all this stuff. As a having a daughter, I'm gonna be more protective.
It's
Just
hard,
because,
though,
just
but
because you know
that's
it's
gonna
easier.
happen.
She has less control in getting pregnant
God.
right then.
Well,
Hard to kind of say, but
the woman first. I think the woman has complete control over the situation.
she does.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
She does.
Yeah.
It's like when you hear her tell it though. You know, all right, like if I had a daughter and she was like, all right, daddy. If she like opened up to me like I had sex, I would be fucking devastated
Yeah.
because like I just you think back on yourself and you like fuck.
I was doing that bull.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like bro, like you like bro, you fucking 15, 14. Like what are you doing?
I want to raise her with morals and values.
It's
and
hard
ethics.
though. It's hard though.
It's hard, but it's rare. I met female, like I literally met a girl in college. You know, I tried to get at her. She was all natural. She had a fro. She was cool. She was sexy. But she's like, I'm not dating right now. And she's like, I'm trying to get my degree. And that shit right there changed. Like I was like, man, there's some
I
dope
think-
ass chicks out here. And
I
I want
think
my
it
daughter
comes
to be
with
like
time.
you.
I think that comes with time, and that's dope that you peep that and want to instill that in your daughter. That's
Absolutely.
some shit that I would love to do, but I think that's gonna come with her like over time, like and like if that's what she's been taught forever, that's probably what she'll be on. But at the same time, it's like shit. Fuck it, I'm free. I've been locked down at the house forever. My pops don't want me to do shit.
Right.
I'm in college, nigga. I'm wilding the
No,
fuck
but that's
out.
hard. Bro, it's gonna be so
No.
fucking hard. But because look, I'm gonna be 1,000 with you. Like, just think back on yourself. Like, are you really gonna date a girl before she lets you get some?
I mean,
Like, are you gonna buy the car without the test drive?
I have before. I
Ah,
have
bro.
before. But I was young. you know, that was younger days. But,
Alright, so
you know.
so you do that shit now, and y'all on some. Alright, we're gonna wait till marriage shit.
No,
2 years go by.
No, I ain't waiting until I'm married. You gotta test drive a car. I feel that.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a major.
That's young shit though. Like people gonna be thinking about that even when you're younger. Like before y'all start dating, like you can't just that whole 90-day rule shit is cool. But what if you get it and y'all mentally connected? I guess emotionally, you get something and it's trash. It's just garbage.
Yeah.
It just depends on the person. Like
I don't want to date just it's a job for real.
Right.
A career, a degree. It don't. I mean, I ain't even going to force her to go to college. If she's talented in the arts and she ain't got to go to college to be successful, then that's cool.
And that's how I feel.
But I ain't mad about that. But you know, she's got to have a career before she gets locked down in a relationship because them shits are distracting. They drain you of energy, time, money.
But how you gonna know though? That's what I'm saying. How you gonna know?
Try to instill it in her. I can't.
You can try or you want to, bro.
I'm being optimistic.
Don't do no Black Mirror shit.
I think, yeah.
You seen that shit where they had like the tracker installed in like the key?
Yeah, and then she couldn't see nothing.
Yeah.
And then when she started seeing blood or something like that, she like, I don't know. That was weird. That was weird. That was a weird episode. That was a weird episode.
All them shits is weird.
Yeah.
People don't over monitor your kids. Give them some type of freedom.
I just want to be a protector.
I feel like when you're overbearing though, that forces your kid to kind of like wild out even more.
You gotta let them be themselves.
Yeah, and that's why I'm more so on like a communication thing. Like we just, I don't know. I feel like kids pick shit up.
If you just tell me what's the shit, if you just tell me what's up, then I'm not gonna be mad.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And like at a certain point, I think like even 15 with Roman, I'm gonna be like, look, nigga, use a fucking condom. If you have a baby, that's on you, nigga. You gonna work at McDonald's for the rest of your fucking life,
nigga.
Because I told you.
I know you, bro. You wouldn't just let him do that.
I mean, I'm gonna help where I can, but he's gonna have to struggle because he did that. Like I educated you beforehand. I'm like, look, nigga, make sure you wearing this condom because
That's what I'm saying. That's all you can do as a dad.
I got my budget set, and my budget's not set for you and your child too.
I think as a dad, all you can do is be a protector, a provider, and maybe just like a guider. And to like you stare them down, you show them the path, but they come to walk. They the one that have to walk. Sure. Because at 15 and 16, you're gonna do some dumbass shit, but you still know what the fuck you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you still in your right mind. You just not an ignorant ass motherfucker.
You don't have the same deep level of thinking though. You're more so thinking for the now in that year. Like you don't sit and deep think. Like I think now. Like
I still do
now,
that shit
I think yeah.
Cause you got, but you don't think in the future now because you got a kid.
Right.
But when it's just you like nigga, I'm about to get into this shit and do whatever the fuck I want to do. But now you got consequences and repercussions.
For
shit
sure.
you do don't just affect you.
For sure.
It affects everybody else around you now, and people that you got looking to provide you. So you can't just go out and do some dumbass shit.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
And people still do dumbass shit.
Dumbass shit.
Like DUIs and shit. Like
yeah, you can't do that.
if I get a DUI, it's on me.
Yeah, exactly,
on
bro.
Some bullshit. Yeah.
And then that.
And we know better.
The DUI affects you the ability to get your money, which then affects the ability for you to provide for your kid.
For sure.
Which affects his life. And then
For
now
sure.
you like fuck, like you can't do that shit. You can get a DUI when you what? Fucking 16, and then you don't got no kids, and you like, all right, I'm gonna bounce back from this shit.
For sure.
So
I don't know. It's all gonna be based on however and it may be the philosophical shit that you own. Like if you instill that shit early, like that's just the way her thought is trained.
I'm gonna try my best. You know, that's my baby girl. That's my princess. I can't let anybody. I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's a crazy concept. Having a daughter first definitely made me soft. Made me think about women in a whole another's perception. I can't just. I don't know, man. It's wild. But nonetheless, I definitely want a junior. I want an AT junior.
Did it give you like a more feminine touch in your poses?
Nah, hell no.
I mean, to be able to access your feminine side, to be soft enough to be relaxed.
When you pose, this is how you pose, like you hold your dog.
You feel me? Like, did it give you another face like Zoolander type shit? Did you access something new? Like, I feel like you got another sense in there, like, damn, I'm a parent now, and I have a new emotion unlocked.
Yeah, it was a new
Achievement.
emotion unlocked. It didn't have nothing to do with modeling or nothing like that, but it was a new emotion unlocked. I felt like the nigga had to straighten up and couldn't. I didn't want 2 children out of wedlock. For real,
Right.
for real.
Sure.
I didn't want to have the same mistake twice.
For sure.
Not saying she's a mistake, but saying I didn't want the same, occurrence to happen twice.
Right.
So,
See,
yeah.
My thing is, with shit like that, like,
I want to be by
that
example.
whole out of wedlock shit that just depends on your moral values.
For sure.
You know
Some
what I
people
mean?
don't
So,
believe in marriage.
Yeah, and then like not just even the same, especially Christian marriage. Like some people just don't believe in the sanctity of that. Like so,
Yeah.
you got kids like just if you just don't want to have any more kids, then I think it's probably just better to say I just don't want to have any more kids at this time.
Right.
That's to compare to out of wedlock. Unless that's really what you believe in.
Just like you about to get this temporary snip.
I'm about to get
Yeah,
that.
that's wild. I was not getting no fucking vasectomy. That's retarded.
So,
Luckily, that shit's reversible because I'm damn near 100% sure he's gonna reverse
This
it.
nigga said temporary. Look, let me tell you something. As soon as I call a doctor and they say, look, yeah, we'll go ahead and do it, I'm gonna do it. But just because simply, I just don't want no more kids. Like,
Bruh.
I want as many as I
I'm
can.
telling you are.
don't want no
You're
more
so
kids.
young. He has so many years of life. You're gonna be like, okay, I think it's time for another child. Especially if you come across some money. You're gonna be like,
Yeah, I'm like, me and this little nigga, let's ball out. I don't be like, nigga, no, I don't want to spend it on somebody else. Shit, nigga, look, a nigga like me, I like sleeping. I don't want to stay in the hospital no more. Like, that shit was the worst.
I'm
Sleep on that
saying,
little ass
but
couch.
yeah.
It was cold as fucking there. I don't like hospital bills.
Yeah.
Them shits is high. I don't like getting up at 3 in the fucking morning to change a goddamn diaper or feed a nigga with some milk.
It's temporary. They're gonna be, but look, they're gonna be taking care of you eventually.
Yeah, eventually,
That
but
shit
nigga, I'm talking about right.
yeah.
I'm talking about right
and
now.
then if you got
More the better.
If you got one son and he's just disrespectful at that age, he's like, fuck my daddy.
Nigga definitely gonna be disrespectful. First of all, look, I'm gonna tear my son's ass up. This little nigga already bad right now. I'll be
I
taking
know.
that shit out of this nigga.
He can't help it right
I'm
now.
gonna tear that little nigga's ass up. Alright, this nigga already got a little attitude. Nigga
He was
already-
wildin'. This weekend, he was low key running your mama's crib.
I know, little nigga be out here talking that shit. I'm gonna get up in that ass.
Like, his peoples are all like 6'2" plus. I feel like the whole family.
Yeah, no, we gonna tear some ass up in this motherfucker.
Baby D's out here running the whole house. Like, I'm like, if you don't watch out, one of these big people's gonna trample you, and he's like just running. Swear, like,
alpha male.
hey,
That's what's up.
big dog in the crib. I was like, all right, it's your crib
It's your crib.
for real.
Yeah.
Wow, these kids is crazy out here.
I love it though, man. Being a parent definitely made me a better person.
Yeah, this shit dope.
Well, I'm sending a prayer out for you.
Yeah, I'm definitely out.
No
I'm
doubt.
definitely
For sure.
Like that.
For sure. And I know stuff's gonna work out great. It's gonna work out good.
Persistent.
You've always been level-headed with it. Like, I feel like if I was in your situation, I'd be pissed. Like, and I don't know. Like, I feel like I've been better with my temper as of now. But if this has been going on for 4 years, 4 years ago, I would have went nuts.
I know.
I would have snapped.
You think about the person you are now versus the person you are 4 years
Yeah.
ago.
Now I would be more level-headed, but back then I probably would have snapped. That would have been a worse situation and probably ruined my chances anyway.
I've had my moments, being angry, being upset. I've tried just to, I don't know, man. It's bigger than me, so I'm trying
For
to
sure.
stay focused. I put her as the center in her best interest, and I know me being here is her best interest.
It's almost
Yeah.
like when they go low, you want to go low with them. Like when you go low, I want to take it to the flow.
Man,
But sometimes you just gotta be like, all right,
You gotta
is this shit really worth it?
the
You know what I'm saying?
Somerset me would have definitely took it low, and went crazy, but.
Like, hey, y'all niggas
I've got shit to lose
me.
now. Ha! With a lane one time for the women, but I got
Right.
shit to lose now, so I can't be wilding like I used to.
I feel it.
No sir.
For sure.
And, and back to the women part, if she sees me with a bunch of women, I don't know, man. I want her to see that and consistency and stuff like that, so she values that and she wants to be like me when she gets older. I can't be preaching something and living something else. You
For
feel me?
sure.
So that's what I'm.
Yeah, that's just tough, bro.
It is.
That shit-
dog.
I know that shit's tough, bro.
She's 4 right now. She starts school soon. Like it's getting real out here.
Don't think you're the only one doing that with daughters, bro. Cause niggas do that with sons too. Like I want my son to be great. out here, and I want to tell them to do right, but I'll be looking at myself. I'm like, nigga, you do some dumb ass shit still at 27.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Hey, he's like, you know, he got some time.
But still, I just like it's just I look at him sometimes. I'm like, man, like,
Last sweet.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I look at that little man, and I'll be like, man, like, you are for real, my dog, bro. And I just want you to do right by everybody you meet.
Yeah.
And just not
character, man.
Yeah,
character.
Yeah.
It's a reflection of the parents, for real. Like, you know, I feel like I want her to reflect me in a positive way, and I don't want her out here wilding.
Yeah, that shit tough to deal with though.
Yeah.
Shout out to Brooklyn.
And shout out to this man, we got into some heavy dad talk right there.
Yeah.
Heavy dad talk.
Deep.
Yeah.
That's bad black dad shit for your ass.
For sure. And
Yeah.
that's the thing, like, everybody's situation is different, so, like, I don't know, man. We appreciate you sharing what you have shared, and yeah, I hope we didn't pry too much. But
No, it's all good, man. I think this is what it's about, for real.
Yeah, man. So what's up with y'all boy, man?
What you mean?
Trump.
Fuck
so his boy,
Yeah. So first of all, nigga, I know for a fact,
yeah. My boy.
majority of your family probably voted for Trump because I know for a fact that only Louisville and Lexington in Kentucky voted blue.
damn, that is a good point.
Yeah,
The white hat.
the white half, definitely.
White half definitely didn't vote for
Right.
Trump.
Trump
We
is
did
out
not know
here
Trump supported that.
wilding, nigga.
That nigga is not qualified to be in a position.
He's not
But the thing is, he
Nigga has a vocabulary of a
celebrity, man.
8-year-old dog. He cannot talk. He cannot lead a nation. All he focuses on is business.
This nigga tweets just like on the red. Like,
Right.
bro, no, this nigga be airing
That's
shit
his
out, bro.
job.
He be going at niggas like hard on Twitter, bro. And that shit fucks me up, bro. Like, didn't this nigga, like, with that big ass hurricane that's about to hit the Carolinas and Virginia and shit, did he, like, move, like, $10 million from, like, the FEMA, like, aid and relief fund?
Yeah.
To like, the,
Yeah.
to detention centers.
And now niggas are struggling.
Niggas is struggling, bro.
He said the hurricane's gonna be big and wet. Like that was how he fucking described this shit. Like,
I swear, it
no
don't matter,
vocabulary,
man.
dog.
It
Yeah.
doesn't matter. Hey, get out of here, dogs.
Big and wet, nigga. Nah, that's ignorant, bro.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, he's seriously ridiculous. It don't make no sense, man.
no respect.
That they let that fly.
I'm hoping this man gets impeached during midterms.
We gonna make it happen because I got some shit planned too. I'm trying to do some shifting shit, like a petition type shit.
So why is he like that though? Like that's what I don't get. Like, bro, you know this hurricane's about to come.
Man, that's old white money. Like he thinks money first. Forget people. Like I don't give a shit. Like people are basically chattel, like steal. Like I have these workers to do this work, which is gonna give me this much more money.
Mm-hmm.
If I send these niggas to die, they die. That's the cost of money, type shit.
But this nigga, he got the nerve to go on like Twitter and say, like, we did an excellent job in Puerto Rico, and we did an excellent job in Texas and shit.
Did the people from Puerto Rico and Texas say that?
Bro, it was like 3,000 people that died in fucking Puerto Rico. Bitch, y'all didn't do no excellent job. Like, bro, those are Americans, bro. You just losing bodies. Like, this motherfucker down there floating on rafts. Like, and you down there arguing with the mayor of fucking, like, San Juan, Puerto Rico, talking about she's incompetent and shit like that. Bitch, she needs some help.
Bruh,
Yeah.
when I seen this man take that roll of paper towels and shoot it to the I said, this nigga's wildin'.
Yeah.
My
Paper
God.
towels up.
Bruh,
I got you. Like, he goose faked that motherfucker too. He was like that nigga.
This shit was crap, but still, man. I'm like, Trump's out here wilding, bro. He thinks this is a game. Seriously.
The only thing you can say about this nigga, bro, this nigga has lived a full life, bro.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that I respect about that nigga at this point right now. Like, I think once you get older, I'm just saying.
Getting on a rocket
That's the only thing I respect about him.
Podcast is canceled.
Is that he's done everything he's wanted to do. Like, this nigga's been in movies. This nigga wrote a book.
For sure.
This nigga had a TV show, wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then this nigga's like, alright, I'm about to run for president. And this motherfucker won.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
He's
saying?
done it all.
He's done a full life.
He's been in rap videos.
Rap video. Bro, motherfucker, bro, he literally has an expression. You know how when you shoot some shit, like when he shot that paper towel, what he's saying is that he's probably like Kobe. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you say some shit like that,
Yeah.
or you catch a football and nigga, you be like, oh, I monster.
Yeah.
What do niggas say when they big bank, little bank you? I just put out the trump card.
Yeah.
Like he has an expression, like that's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Like he's done everything that he's going to do while being like ignorant. This nigga actually is probably a real life Forrest Gump when you think about it.
Weak.
A real life Forrest Gump. Just dumb as, like he's dumb as fuck, but he's smart as fuck at the same time. And
I think he's dumb as fuck, but he just knows business. Like being around this whole
Yeah.
he knows what moves to make, or and it may not even be that he has the money to associate with the right people that'll get the job done. You know, like here, I'm not about to do shit, but tweet. I'm gonna put my name on it, but y'all do the shit. Like managing people is a big part of making lots of money,
thanks, bro.
which is crazy. I'm sure he doesn't have to do anything.
Bro, he doesn't.
I have no idea.
He's not running the presidency.
He doesn't know how to do anything. Like that, bro. There's just no
He shouldn't
way
run his
that he
own
knows
Twitter,
it.
and that's the problem.
I think this is why. I think this is why people probably like this nigga. It's because I feel like he champions this whole America first kind of thing.
Right.
So he gets into the president's office, or he runs on this platform as that we getting fucked over by these other countries. Like, nigga, we America. Like, we need to be on top of our shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck China, fuck Japan, fuck whoever else is like trying to fuck us over for some shit. And people hear that shit and they're like, you know what? You goddamn right. Like, shit, I'm gonna vote for this motherfucker. But they don't know that, like, the people that's championing that shit, he don't give a shit about y'all. Like, he'll fuck y'all over out of y'all money. Like, he'll have y'all build one of his buildings and decide, all right, you know what? Y'all motherfuckers, some undocumented immigrants. I'm not about to pay y'all shit.
For sure.
So, but I just don't get how this man could just be like, you know what? Fuck everybody in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia. I'm taking $10 million from that. I'm gonna put it into some shit where I'm not gonna let.
And I don't think niggas knew until now, which is the thing. Okay, so I feel like most people aren't in touch with their local government type stuff. I'm thinking it had to be a lot harder in Somerset. Like, growing up in Lexington, I knew a councilman personally.
George Brown.
Yeah, for sure. And I talked to George Brown for like an hour
Bro, fuck
last
George
weekend.
Brown. Fuck George
Weak! My God, you are ruthless,
Fuck
man.
George Brown.
God
He
damn.
didn't do shit, bruh.
He's one of your bros too.
Bro, he was a councilman of East End. I didn't see shit change the whole time I lived there.
Bro, it's rough, man.
Bro,
He's a black
they just
councilman.
now starting to gentrify East End. You live in Lexington now.
Right,
Bro, he lives in East End, behind Duncan Park. Now they got donut shops and shit out there. White people out there jogging dogs and shit.
Yeah.
Bro, that shit just now starting to happen.
I know
What the fuck
that.
was all that shit at 10 years ago?
But as a people, the people who live in East End, gentrification isn't good to them. Like,
I know.
most people are being forced
I know.
out.
So,
That's not what he was wanting.
I know, but I'm saying, like,
He's more so
he didn't do shit to help, he
education.
didn't
Like,
do shit to help us.
shit, we don't know. Did you really look at politics while we was growing up?
Nigga, bruh, I
know this nigga had me in the parade every year,
while
and I was hyped.
While he was there, what happened? Johnson Elementary School shut down. They built William Wells Brown. The first principal got fired because the test scores was too dumb. Nothing but they built what? More projects. They tore down old projects, built new projects, which makes absolutely no fucking sense.
It looked a lot better.
Just because it looked better don't mean it is better.
At a certain point, you have to upgrade the look to upgrade the value of the neighborhood. You can't be having some rundown shit and then
Nothing.
and then upgrade the values of the rest of everybody else's houses.
But my thing is, so that's just that one little section. He tore down all those old ugly ass projects and just built new projects. It's probably already Section 8.
Yeah.
You go on the other side of East End. It's still Ray Street.
Yeah.
It's still all that other shit. What does the houses look like?
Amazing.
No, you a motherfucking lie.
They do.
You a motherfucking Ray Street?
Yes.
Nah, you a lie.
Houses on Ray Street are now going for like 120 to 140.
Bro, you a goddamn lie. Bro, I
I
was
look
just
at
there
real estate
the other
every day.
day.
I look at it every day.
But
man.
they still, but you know what they're gonna do?
It's
They're gonna buy them and turn them down.
no, they've already torn down the shit that was there. It's already new shit.
Bro, no.
They've already been redoing Ray Street. Like, okay, yes, there are some old houses, but the new ones that they have bought, rehab, they're selling for 120 to 140. These are 1-bedroom houses downtown. So like the gentrified people are buying down there. They're like, this is closer to work. This is closer to everything that's happening in the city.
But my thing is, so fuck gentrification. First of all, I'm more of an advocate for.
So yes, so as a people, if we have invested right and we have kept our property in our areas, gentrification is good to us. For the people who aren't, I mean, yeah, it's a slippery slope because you don't want people to be forced out of anywhere. But for some people, it's good, which is the minority of people that are in those neighborhoods. As long as you've upkept your house, though, and stuff like that, you're good to go in the neighborhood. They don't have any reason to force you out.
Shit.
I mean, and it's tough. Like, gentrification is good for some people. It's bad for the majority of people that live in those
But
neighborhoods.
gentrification is, I think, personally, is a terrible thing. Like, you lived
Yeah,
in New York.
Yeah.
You lived in New York. You saw hella gentrification, didn't you?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I kind of benefited from it. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I lived in this nice ass loft that was in Bushwick, and that shit was dope. But I know that I'm sure the locals was not happy about that. But the Jews was the one, you know what I'm saying? They was buying everything up.
My house, we bought for a really decent price. Now that everybody's buying over here, my value just keep going up. I'm cool with it. Some people that have been here for a while, and the only reason they're mad about it is because other houses in the neighborhood are going up, and if they reappraise their home, their taxes will go up, but you don't necessarily have to do that. They're not going to force you out unless your property is not required.
This is my thing. So, I fucking hate gentrification, but I'm more of an advocate for placemaking. So, to me, you need to increase the value of the neighborhood instead of trying to increase the value of a certain person's property.
For sure.
Doing that for the neighborhood would increase the person's property in turn. So, in the neighborhood, if you improve the neighborhood itself, like the city, they invest in what community centers or just even like small like little gardens and shit like that.
Absolutely.
That make the neighborhood nicer. Or you institute something that says, hey, we're gonna put a fence around all y'all people's shit.
Right.
Makes the neighborhood look better. Placemaking, something that everybody can benefit from. Something that the community can actually use. That increases the value of the whole neighborhood itself as compared to, all right, I'm about to buy all your houses because they've been run down for $50,000. I'm gonna rebuild them up and turn around and sell them for $100,000.
Okay, so what is placemaking exactly?
Placemaking is a concept where you input places into a neighborhood that are actually beneficial to the people of the neighborhood without pushing them out.
Okay.
So instead of building a fucking some random ass donut and coffee shop in the corner, you build a goddamn a learning center or some shit like that.
For sure.
To give the kids who live in that neighborhood something to do after school as compared to just hanging out on the street.
So check this
Like
out.
give them something useful to do instead of some bullshit that they don't really fucking need in their neighborhood.
So check this out. Devil's advocate. Say there's a block in somebody's hood. Every house is abandoned. Leave it abandoned, or say me, a black person, of maybe not from that hood exactly, or just of the hood background, I want to take that and build new houses to rent out to people.
If they already,
That's the same thing that's going on with gentrification.
No, if they already abandoned, that's one thing. I'm talking about these people live there.
For sure.
These people live there.
For sure, but they're...
I'm not talking about. I'm talking about pushing people out as compared to people being already gone.
Yeah.
If the neighborhood's abandoned, fuck that neighborhood.
Right.
Like, rebuild the shit, make it up. I'm talking about these people live there. They've been living there. This has been their family for 20, 30 years.
Right.
As compared to like pushing them out, buying that house for $50,000. You rebuild the shit. You put a couple nice mirrors, some new windows, and you turn around and sell the shit for $125,000. Now these people are gone, and y'all just push them out to another section of town just to repeat the process.
Yeah.
Because that's what they're doing with East End. Every black person that lived out East End in Lexington, Kentucky, is moving out Case Creek.
And I think that's more so like if you got into your place on a government-owned program or some shit, the government has the right to sell that shit at any point in time anyways.
Yeah, but that's fucked up.
You're using the government's money anyways to have that shit. But if you've actually bought your property, you've kept up your property, you have the right to keep that shit however long you want.
Yeah, no, okay.
They can't force you out on that. If you keep your grass up, If you keep your house up to code, windows and shit are nice, keep your shit.
Well,
let the value increase.
I agree.
Somebody will buy it for higher later.
I-
People will contact you constantly saying, look, I'll buy it for cheap, but you don't have to sell.
I agree with you, but you talking like there's not been a systematic oppression. Just
It has. It has.
That's compared to where like people don't need to live off the government. Okay, of course you're right.
For
If
sure.
you living off the government, they
For
do
sure.
have the right to do that shit.
For sure.
But these people need the government to live there in the first place.
For sure.
So
For sure.
and, then
And I feel like it's sorry to say, the way Trump operates the shit, the government's a business. They have to make more money to run the government as it should be. They have to make more money to run the government so that they don't have to charge us as much on taxes if that's the way it should work. But
fuck that.
All our taxes going towards military bullshit.
Bullshit.
for sure.
Why do y'all need $300 for federal taxes? What the fuck y'all doing with that? Y'all not approving my goddamn.
I
Bro,
hate that.
if I go over another pothole and I'm getting
I know.
city taxes taken out of my goddamn check,
Yeah.
I'm going the fuck off.
Yeah. It seems like they work on some shit entirely too long. Like,
Shit, bro.
I don't know, man. I'm
Bro,
like,
put some
y'all
goddamn
wasting
blacktop down.
dollars,
Yeah,
man.
put some blacktop down in these goddamn streets. You feel me? Hey, bitch, why am I going up potholes? Like, hurry the
For
fuck
sure.
up. And it don't take 3 months to blacktop a street. Blacktop that shit up in one night, put them big ass lights on, get y'all asses out there. See, Trump, this is what you bullshitting on. You put money in detention centers, you knew that the Mexicans come over and let them
Alright,
blacktop some of these streets.
Forget that.
For real. Because all y'all niggas mad about these immigrants coming over here, they doing these jobs that y'all don't really want to do. How many of y'all niggas really out here want to be picking oranges? Or blacktopping streets? Or putting roofs on top of
For sure.
houses? Those are the jobs these niggas are taking. They taking jobs y'all niggas don't really want to do in the first fucking place. So Trump let these niggas go, come on. I got a pothole in the middle of the road to my apartment complex. I need that shit filled like ASAP. Let's get it
How did
together.
that affect you as a biker?
As a bike?
This nigga.
Which-
You remember this nigga had the motorcycle
Yes,
pulling up on
yes.
Candace? I was like, that shit's lit. I need a motorcycle. And then I was like, nah, I'm gonna kill myself day one trying to stunt. I want to pull up and stop and do the shit like this.
Yeah, nose Willie. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm dead day one, bro. For real. I'm like, that shit's hard.
Yeah, nah. You hit a pothole on a motorcycle, it could be the end of your life. Dead ass.
Nigga,
I mean,
bruh,
and
everything.
the death wobble, and you're vulnerable. Your whole body is just open to the, external.
I've always said I do not
Scary.
want a motorcycle because I would want to stunt so much, but
Bruh.
If you see some open road, you gotta gas.
you have to.
You have
Yeah,
to.
the only thing fun is to go fast or ride a wheelie. That's the only thing fun to do on a motorcycle.
Bro, I went to Zombie Walk, and this dude pulled up with this nasty ass bike with a little side compartment with his son in it. So dope, and it was a Russian. I don't know what it's called. The bike's so nice. I can't think of it. It's
A
probably
Russian
like a
motorcycle?
5 or 6 letter word. He said he imported it. I have it on my computer. I'll bring it back up. But that shit was so nasty, and I was like, I might have to get a bike.
I mean,
But until now, I've always thought I was irrational enough to control myself on a bike. But now I'm like, okay, if I get this shit, I have to drive responsibly if I'm gonna have my son in this shit. You feel me?
You gotta floor that
you
shit.
gotta do it in groups.
You gotta floor that
Open
shit.
highway, we about.
You gotta floor that shit.
You hit
That's
a
it.
pothole and you flooring the shit, it's a wrap.
But I feel a little bit safer with it having. It probably has 6 damn wheels, damn.
I mean,
Like with the little side compartment,
sidecar.
or maybe it's 4. I don't know if it's only 2
It'd
on
be
the other
rough.
side.
It'd be rough.
There's no way I'm ever riding anybody's sidecar.
You too big.
Like,
No, I'm just.
Bro, that has to be a long ass sidecar longer than the
You
bike.
need it.
Batman and Robin.
I don't give a
Real,
fuck.
you need your
I'm not riding in the sidecar. Nigga,
It's
like,
for my son,
yeah,
bro.
at age, I think at age, at what age would your son be too old to ride in a sidecar? And you like, all right.
Maybe 15.
Nah, I'm
12.
never right, bro.
I don't know how long the sidecar is, how spacious it is. It looked like it had a little bit of space in it.
Bro, the sidecar.
Maybe my son's not gonna get too tall.
Would you rather show you in a sidecar?
If she would fit, I think she'd be lit.
Bro, I know that she's not gonna ride in the sidecar. She gonna do the back hole, but she's not riding in the sidecar with like the goggles and the helmet on.
And
Fuck
lit.
no, yeah, no, fuck
That's
no.
magazine worthy. He knows.
Nah, bro.
Hey.
If y'all niggas,
Look, I'm out here. I'm out here.
if y'all
It's
got,
magazine worthy. It's been approved.
if y'all got motorcycle and y'all riding in the sidecar, y'all need to rethink what y'all doing. Especially if you're a grown ass
I think it'd
person.
be fun in groups, but not by myself. If I
I'm
was in a
telling
group, you got a presence on the road.
Bro, if
Other than that, it's a wrap.
if I see you within the next 10 years in a model photograph that has you on a motorcycle with a sidecar, I'm whooping your ass.
Hey,
because it's
that's
gonna
an idea.
happen. I know
That's
you
an idea.
envisioned it when I said it.
I mean, she's bad enough.
No, see?
Hey,
It's gonna happen.
Bro, nobody.
I'ma set this
no
shit up,
grown
too.
adult is
I'ma
riding in the sidecar. Just to say, what if that motherfucker break off? Then what? Actually, all you doing is you might as well be in a car. Just get in the car and get in the passenger seat.
For
Just
sure,
be safe.
for sure, but it's just the aesthetic of a.
No, it's stupid.
Alright.
Sidecars are stupid.
What do you think, biker?
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have a sidecar, but I
Stupid.
wouldn't
It's
mind,
stupid.
Like, one of them one of them dope ass, like, I don't know, they're not 3-wheelers, but they got 3 wheels.
Yeah.
I don't know, but they look cold. They're like, I don't know what the hell
Like
they're called.
scorpions or some shit? Is that what they
Yes,
call it?
I don't know
think
what
so.
they're called, but they look cold. I would ride one of them, or a motorcycle.
Did you have long hair still when you had your motorcycle?
Yeah, I mean,
That's the only reason he did that shit, to take his fucking helmet off and go like here. Do some Baywatch shit.
Shit, no, that shit was. I rode that shit to prom too. That was dope. Like riding my motorcycle to prom, revving up, having a shorty on the back in heels and a dress.
You didn't do no donut.
Didn't do a donut.
You crap then. Fuck that. If you'd have did a donut, you would have went down in school history.
Yeah,
Come on,
I
niggas
went
think prom is
down, man.
overrated.
Prom overrated?
Prom is overrated, bro. I think like
I don't know.
like the actual
I don't know.
prom is overrated. I
I don't know.
think getting
My
ready for prom.
I don't know. My prom was lit, though. After prom, we had a party. That shit
Yes,
was dope.
see what you said? After prom.
Yeah, right.
And before prom.
But
it's
prom,
like
as a
that
kid,
moment.
as a kid, prom is your excuse out the house.
Prom is the first.
Parents are like, shit, that's your birthright. Prom.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying don't go. I'm talking about the actual prom itself. It's trash because they play all
Depending
that.
on where you go,
They play all
our
that
school,
radio ass music.
yeah.
And Billy Bob.
I feel like if you went to a black school though, it'd probably be lit.
What was stupid is renting a tux when I could have bought
For
a
sure.
suit for the same price.
Yeah,
sure.
That was retarded.
That's
I wore
what you're
Jordans
thinking
to my
when you
prom,
grow up.
though. I wore
I
fucking Jordans.
wore some forces
all
to
black.
one of them.
No, I had no dress shoes. Look, to me,
Shiny.
yeah,
cotton
to
leather.
me, y'all niggas got any other time to wear tennis shoes and Jordans. Just be classy on this one night.
Yeah.
Hey man, I was on some
That was
shit.
an extra $50.
I think I went to 3 proms. So I was like on some different shit. One of them I wore the cowboy hat and the vest.
Oh no.
One of them I wore
You
the.
say I'm country.
I fucking remember that thing.
You feel me? I was out here, cowboy hat and the vest. Another one I did like a fitted hat, enforces. Another one I think I did just all dress up.
That's back
like,
in your
type
baby
shit.
jury.
You feel me? I was out here. My sister just posted that shit on Facebook like 2 days ago.
You know what I did on prom? I went to prom with one girl, and I spent the night with another girl.
Yeah, you fucked up.
Bro, I was like 17, 18.
Yeah, it happens
True
then.
player for real.
Me speaking then, you fucked up. Back then, I was like, shit, that's cool. She ain't fucking with me either, so.
Nah, she was fucking with me. Nah, that was some fucked up shit. I be thinking about that shit all the time. I'm like, nigga, you just doing some stupid ass shit in high school.
For sure.
You can do anything you want to do in high school. And like before you're 18, it's like a fucking clean slate. As soon as you get to college, you're a whole new nigga.
Yeah.
You're a freshman again.
Yeah, you a freshman again. You ain't shit. Yeah, you a whole new nigga.
Clean slate.
Yeah, you a whole new nigga. Niggas don't know shit about you. You a whole new nigga when you get to college.
Hell yeah.
Niggas be brand new in college.
When you was in high school, you ever had pizza face?
Oh, no.
Being a model now, you're like, man, fuck, I was trash.
I had a baby face all for my life, for real. But I ain't blow up until college, I feel like.
Man, you got them letters and changed up on niggas, man.
Nah, shit.
Y'all get them letters and be new niggas. That's what Kappas do,
It is the
man.
first time I started wearing a bow tie. though.
Now look.
Back,
I
think that was just-
I
I think that was just a wave though. Like y'all did always wear bow ties and shit, but the bow tie was like flashy type shit. And I was like, look, I can't never wear a regular tie again.
You
after
can't
bow
at
tie.
all, bro.
I was like, shit, I'm on it too. Shit, fuck y'all niggas, but
No, y'all was clean with it too. I mean, Noob's now is off top is the cleanest niggas on the yard. Everybody else is kind of sloppy and dirty.
I don't think
Might
nobody else
not
cares.
graduate.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. I see Q's at a party. I'm like, bro, like y'all hot the whole time you're at the party. Like how y'all not hot? Like, bro, y'all hot
Can't
the
dress.
whole time. And y'all got on Perry.
Yeah.
Like I fuck with them. I was like, bro, y'all
Camouflage,
niggas are not
boots.
hot. Y'all not hot.
Super weak.
Like Jesus Christ, bro.
Super weak.
Hey y'all, beat these
Kevin
niggas
say
up.
some PC shit.
Look, beat these niggas up at homecoming.
Ask Kevin what you say off camera.
Shit. Fuck it. What am I? If I was off camera, I would say the same thing because I'd be like, these niggas better whoop y'all's ass. But y'all niggas can't really dress. But at the same time, I fuck with y'all.
Yeah, no, I fuck
Like wear
with
your
you. They
Perry,
cool.
but at a certain point, it's
They
like you
cool.
don't have to wear your Perry everywhere.
Right.
I'm cool.
Big
I know.
facts.
Look,
Big facts.
we know you. If
Yeah.
you hop, ain't nobody gonna fuck with you because they know you.
Exactly,
Yeah.
bro. But my thing is like, first of all, I knew Q-Dog paraphernalia was going too far when I seen the nigga with the Q-Dog jean vest on. I was like, okay.
And that would have been hard while I was in school. I would have rocked an alpha.
And basketball shorts
You should,
Oh, yeah. And,
Um,
and boots.
and boots. I was like, all right.
Boots.
We had a full
that's
party.
different. I mean,
It's like everybody in this motherfucker is dressed.
people think different.
Yeah.
People like pieces, you know. People piece shit together.
But
Maybe
they-
they're like, look, it's piece fire, this piece fire, this piece fire. I just gotta wear them all together.
That's probably
When you
the
can
same
stretch that
about
shit
us.
out, you know.
They probably say the same shit about us. They probably look at these niggas.
Look,
They're wearing long sleeve.
definitely ain't in here repping.
Yeah, long sleeve shirts and goddamn dress shoes. Nigga, it's 90 degrees in this
This
motherfucker.
nigga
These
can't
niggas
even
got on both
stroll
sides.
longer than 5
No,
minutes.
yeah.
This nigga can only stroll 4 minutes.
Niggas get on long sleeve
44
shirts to the party,
seconds.
bro.
How long is the Atomic Dog, the extended version?
Like fucking 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, this nigga can only stroll 4 minutes and 44 seconds. They ain't cut out for this shit.
Yeah, you're right. I can't stroll no more. That's all.
Hey, we never really was like strolling.
Well, y'all got the whistles.
Now the new boys on campus are lit. They got like the long ass strolls. Is like nigga, I don't even know how many different things are y'all gonna do in this one stroll. Like you haven't you haven't repeated
The new
one
niggas
thing,
yeah.
and it's been a whole
Let
song.
me try and do that.
I'm like, nigga, fuck that. I couldn't remember the 2-part, 3-part shit.
Y'all think new people take Greek life too serious now?
I don't know.
I think it's probably the same. We just older and realize.
But I don't feel like I like niggas be like real deal like about to fight and shit, man. Like I was never about to fight a nigga just because he was you were alpha. Maybe because I knew you before.
Right.
And I knew all y'all before. Y'all was like what, the first line to cross on is what, a couple years or some shit like that. Probably because I knew y'all before. Maybe. But at the same time, or maybe it was just me personally, I was like, alright, you know, I'm Greek, they Greek. It's not really that fucking deep. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not about to just smack a
Over
nigga.
letters.
Yeah, over letters.
For sure.
Like nigga, we in college. Like I don't think niggas understand. Like once you get out of college and undergrad, like that the shit like really fucking matter. Like you do the grad shit and you do the community service and shit. But do you really care because another nigga's an alpha or another nigga's a Q?
You
or somebody's a
don't.
sigma?
Nah, you for sure don't. I think afterwards it's like all based on how much service you're ready to give back.
That's what it's really about.
Yeah. Other than that, like that's where niggas is really weeded out. They're like, look, this nigga ain't about to do shit.
And homecomings, niggas start to come home and everybody starts to
Yeah,
feel something.
that's it. You gotta
Yeah.
once a year pass.
But you gonna rap, but are you gonna fight?
No,
Like why niggas
I
trying to
don't
fight?
wanna
Like you gonna rap, but like nigga, is it really that serious?
No.
You be out here boxing?
The niggas that are gonna fight are still gonna be on campus.
Yeah, you right.
Except for you. You might get beat up.
I ain't fighting. I'm gonna tell you what. Look,
Cause
niggas.
this a nigga after you.
Nah, that nigga ain't coming.
Yeah, so you don't need to be here.
Wow, what's happening?
It's a nigga
What's
after him.
happening?
A nigga
I guess
came to me after him. I was like, oh, for real. For real.
First of all, this nigga's actually in the frat, which makes me a fucked up.
Who?
This nigga, yeah. You know what I'm talking about. You be in the chat.
I don't know.
Either way, he's back getting fucked up regardless.
Oh, yeah.
I got his back, but I'm like, this nigga told me he can be waiting on Darren anywhere. Maybe even outside my house on my porch.
For one, a female is never a reason to fight nobody else. You need to let that shit go.
For sure.
You know, look at the female rather than the dude.
For sure, because if it's undetermined, like if it's her fault or his fault, like let that shit go.
Right, straight up.
If she had any possibility of it being her fault, like let that shit go.
Yeah, you know, it's not that
You
deep.
too old. We got shit to lose.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to work in the morning.
Right. Straight. Right. Ain't nobody fighting.
I actually had to go to work in the morning.
Say corporate shit for you, boy. Life comes at you fast after college, nigga. This nigga instantly get a job, bills. Like
I don't want y'all.
Yeah.
Go. Anything you want to address? Get off your heart. What you working on? People's booking you?
I got
What's
two
up?
shoots coming up.
You know, you're a man in the street.
I just shot 2 shoots, so some more shit's about to come up. You know, I'm about to get some new images, and hopefully they trickle to somebody with some money and some placement that can get me around the world. But other than that, I'm working on a book right now, poetry. Y'all talked about poetry earlier. I'm writing a poetry book. You know, that shit's gonna be alright. It's just another avenue of revenue.
For sure.
Trying to gain.
For sure. Get yours off.
Get money while I'm
You
sitting.
never know who's gonna appreciate it.
Exactly, and you know, and it's real shit, straight from the heart. It's, you know, I don't know, man. I think I got a way with words, so we'll see what it does.
Gift the gab.
Gift the gab, yeah. I work on
Peace
art
and
every once in a
manipulation.
while. It ain't much manipulation, but it's definitely fucking like just some real life from the heart. Like, honestly, heartbreak gives me the most motivation, and I definitely went through that.
That's
So,
when they say niggas produce their most fire music.
bruh, man,
Niggas go through heartbreak.
that shit will make you emotional and make you feel, man. You know, I've been in my feelings before, but I'm on for that, man. I'm good. I'm Gucci. I'm trying to make some money off of it.
For sure.
I think niggas need to admit more when they in their feelings.
For sure.
Like,
I mean,
if you just own your
it
truth,
happens, yeah.
you just own your truth. then-
What's people gonna say? Look, nigga, I was mad.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, shit. Niggas do shit when they mad.
Yeah, I was mad. Look, other than that, they gonna be like, you acting like you wasn't mad. You know you was mad.
I
mean,
know.
I said
I was mad.
Yeah,
Nigga,
I was
goddamn.
mad.
How y'all feel about if a girl got a male best friend? You know what I'm saying?
Is he gay?
No, he's not gay, and
He's like an actual straight nigga.
straight nigga,
Correct.
and that nigga, you know, low key, you know what I'm saying, disrespected you before, or might say he likes the shorty.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just go ahead and tell you.
Yeah,
Male
that's
best friends.
I'm not that secure with myself. Bitch, you can't have no male best friend.
That's
It's
what
just-
I'm-
yeah, no.
like,
I'm not
that's
that
what I was
secure.
gonna say.
Like,
You have
going to get drunk together, taking
Yeah, nah,
selfies, all that shit.
nah,
You ain't
nah.
with it?
Nah.
Me
I know myself.
Fuck
Cause
that.
I know me. If I'm the male best friend, I know what I'm trying to do.
for sure.
Right, off top.
For
dog.
sure. So yeah,
Especially like if she's beautiful. Like,
Yeah, fuck that. Nah, fuck all that.
it
I
all
don't play no
Fuck
games.
all that.
it all depends. Like I feel like the way I am, like if Jay knew somebody prior to us, like, and they've been friends forever type shit, I'm secure in my relationship, like, so I wouldn't trip. But like new niggas, we don't do shit like
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I don't know this nigga.
Yeah.
It like if y'all link up, I know some shit. Cool, but
You gonna let her go to the bar and get drunk?
nah.
With the bell numbers?
Then again, like
You got some
certain
girls?
people I trust her with, like, okay, such and such gotta go with you. You feel me?
Yeah, you right.
Honestly, I'm not trusted with this nigga, man.
What nigga?
That's your homie. No, I trust
He's-
my nigga D.
Look at him.
I trust my nigga
Look
D.
at him. Nah, I'm just
Yeah.
playing. I'm just playing because we're secure in what we have or whatever. But
Yeah.
you know, like if you was in a new relationship, the way he act, your girl gonna be like, "Fuck that! You ain't going with that nigga. Or I'm gonna be mad already."
Okay. I
You
get
feel
what
me?
mean. I thought you meant something else. All right. I get what you mean. You know that if me and you hanging together.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah. We can hit a daytime bar type shit, late night. It's like depending on where we're going. I can't go nowhere out the country with you. Nah, I'm just playing.
All right. Look,
I'm
you
just
said
kidding. Just kidding.
Hey, we trying to go out the country though. Where's next? What's next?
I don't know, man. I'm trying to plan some shit now, man.
Me too. My birthday's in December. I'm trying to get out the fuck out of the United States.
Got to, man.
Experience some culture, life,
For sure.
flavor. You know, just
For sure. And I haven't been out the country in a
Y'all
while.
motherfuckers, y'all can go over to China and see what they building all them goddamn new
I don't
iPhones
do
and shit.
that just yet.
Build all them new iPhones.
If I get it on Apple, I'm in it. Speaking of Apple, Steve Nash, did y'all see him at the keynote?
New Apple,
I
was
see
it?
that shit.
Yeah, he was on there
Talk about what?
talking about some it's called like some hoops something, but basically if you have the new iPhone, I think you may have to have the XS Max,
Of course.
but
Of course.
it like if you aim it at a person, it tracks their shot movement and all that shit, and it tracks your percentage and all that shit from like spots on the court, like which is going to be crazy for like like grooming people to hoop. Like I feel like it's gonna be a factory of Currys.
But do you really need that shit?
You don't.
You don't. Some shit for Apple just to charge you extra for.
It's some shit that Apple charge you extra for, but it's beneficial to like shot coaches.
A certain demographic of people.
A certain demographic of people, but think about how slim the chances are of getting to the pros and how many people actually take that getting to the pros serious with their children.
Yeah, exactly. So why would you make that phone for the masses? If only
the phone's not for. I mean, that's just one of the features that was brought out by the Hoops whatever app. But they had Steve Nash speaking about how they incorporated that new technology into the phone. So like for anybody in the basketball profession, coaches and shit are gonna eat that shit up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, you talking to 10% of the people in fucking America?
That's a lot of people.
I mean, that's a lot of people, but we talking about the majority of people.
That's a lot of people, and that's a lot of money. So basically, what I'm saying is that's the technology. So that's just basketball. They could use that for fucking physical therapy type shit.
Yeah, maybe.
Like, okay, look, your leg is extending farther than it was last week. You can see the muscle progression.
If you're doing that, but like they framed it just as basketball. They didn't say all the other shit.
They did not, but what they show in their keynotes is like the possibilities of the new shit they're adding to the phones. Like so with this, yes, there does have to be apps that come down the line to make the shit accessible, but these are just the forefront apps and partners that they work with to make that shit.
What they showing in keynotes is why I don't need a phone.
What they showing in keynotes is like, okay, we gonna make niggas buy this shit.
No, what they showing in keynotes is why I can keep my 8 and why I don't need a new fucking phone. Because I'm not spending $1,000 on a new phone just for it to do the same shit
every
my
year.
phone does now.
For sure.
Every year.
It's gonna, like all that extra shit they add on, are you really gonna use that shit?
For sure.
Are you really gonna use that shit?
And I said that I wouldn't get this XX Max, but then I was like,
I know you are, nigga.
Maybe I do want it.
6.5 inches of.
You feel me? The screen's bigger. I like the plus, and I had to downsize on the screen just a little bit. It's not much different, but with that little fucking notch out, it does make a little bit of difference. So I need that little extra bit of screen and editing videos and audio and shit on that shit. Well, have I not been saying that for way since before?
I mean, you have, bro. I just feel like Apple's just tricking y'all motherfuckers.
Like, for sure. But if you actually use your phone for that stuff,
but how many?
I actually edit videos and shit on my phone.
Yeah, but
I edit audio on my phone. I need that space.
Like I feel like so that's you specifically though. But like, I'm talking about the majority of people. What most people do, call and text.
For sure, everybody doesn't need it. Everybody doesn't need it. But if you are actually using your shit, I need that shit. Because I've been saying either that or a fucking Mac Mini, and they didn't come out with no updates to the Mac Mini.
Yeah, I'm just saying, so for 99% of the people out here, like, just keep your phone you got now.
Yeah.
Like, just keep your phone you got now.
Man, I got 6S. But I got a lot of memory, so that shit don't lag.
I got an 8.
Shit don't lag. I feel like as long as shit ain't lagging, you good. And you don't need if you need a new phone every year, something's wrong.
Something's wrong.
Yeah, you really don't
need a new phone.
You really don't.
Fucking year. Bro.
You really don't. And I don't. But I'm saying convenience wise, that'll be more.
If that's you personally.
And that's me. And I've always been like that from the jump. I have to get the new shit.
My phone's got 12 megabit or megabyte or I don't know 12 pixels or whatever. I don't know what's it called. Megapixels.
Yeah, megapixels.
Whatever. And I think the XS has got 12 megapixels. That shit's weak.
Yeah, they just do like software improvements to heighten the camera.
We know we in the social media era where the Instagram and everybody's photographing shit. They should have improved the camera. Like everything's bigger, faster, stronger. But let's use let's capitalize on what everybody's using the most.
For sure, and
for real.
They do hold out on features. Because they like, I can sell this phone with these features and not unlock certain features in this phone until the new one comes out.
This is what I want to say. I may be wrong in this, but I feel like I'm about to say something for real. Why? So AT&T, Verizon, and T-Mobile, all y'all motherfuckers can get on the internet while y'all on the phone. Why is
Can
Sprint?
Verizon? I didn't think Verizon could.
I don't know.
But I don't think Verizon can.
Why Sprint can't do it?
I don't know. And
I use the internet while I'm on the phone.
I had T-Mobile forever, and I love that shit. And didn't realize how important that is until I got Sprint. And I'm like, nigga, I can never download emails. I can send emails while I'm on the phone. Yeah. I mean, it's cheap, bro.
I got AT&T prepaid.
I'm finna get that shit too, bro. I'm finna get that shit.
Here.
Nigga, prepaid is underrated. I'm finna get that shit too.
That's true.
Everything, $55 a month. It's not.
Bitch, I'm definitely about to get that shit. As soon as my
I don't know why I ever left, man. I started prepaid forever ago when I had the Sidekick. You know, it was $30 a month for unlimited text and internet. I didn't have no phone.
$30 a month. Bring the Sidekick back. Bring the Sidekick.
Hey, I love that.
I did too. I had the 2, 3, the LX.
Yeah, pretty much.
Niggas was the ID. Nigga,
yeah.
That shit back. That was fucking dope.
Yeah, bro. Apple tricking niggas, bro, to get these fucking
Absolutely.
phones,
$1,000 a pop. You can get a MacBook. You know, get a MacBook.
You can.
And keep a phone.
You can. I do enjoy my iPhone X though. I like it.
Why?
I just don't see the benefit.
I just like it, man. I like the feel of it. I
I'll
like
never
the screen.
I'll never go to Android again because I'm too invested in iPhone. Like,
you probably got
iCloud and everything.
Nigga got standards.
And that's the thing. That's the thing. If you go
straight
up to Apple, it's hard to go back. I don't think I'll ever go back unless
brand loyalty off top.
I really don't think I could. I don't know what they would offer unless it was a complete hologram that goes on your wrist type shit. I don't think I could go back to Android.
I was looking at myself one day. I was on my computer watching my Apple TV with my AirPods on.
Yep.
Getting the text on my Apple Watch and replying to it on my phone.
Yeah.
And I was like, nigga, these niggas
Brand
got so much
loyalty's
of
real.
my money, bro.
Brand loyalty's
Don't make
real.
no sense,
But
bro.
I mean, the quality's there, so it ain't.
Is the quality there?
Yeah.
Let's get these
It is.
Let's get these chargers
Absolutely.
together. Let's get these chargers together.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah,
Let's
I
get
think
these
it's
iPhone chargers together. Why did they short in the first place?
But-
Why Apple iPhones that short chargers that short? And then why do they like tear up that easy?
because they know they can sell a longer one, and 2, if within that first year you actually have it in your warranty to take it back, but people don't think about that.
Bitch,
You
why
can
can-
just take that shit back and they'll give you a brand new one.
Why
People
can't I
just
charge
don't know
my
how
phone
to
and
use
listen
that
to music at
warranty.
the same time?
That is ugly.
Charge my phone and listen to music at the
Yeah,
same
that's
time.
retarded.
That's all I want to do.
That's
That's
retarded.
all I want to do.
That gets on my
That's
nerves,
some
but
simple
that
shit
is
that they should've
engineering.
figured out.
That's engineering to get people to buy.
No,
AirPods.
that's Apple want niggas to buy these damn goddamn Beats wireless headphones.
Yeah.
These goddamn AirPods.
For sure.
Y'all motherfuckers.
It's a
is
different
slick.
era.
Don't they got wireless charging though?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. Well, fuck. Well, I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah, you really do need a corded charger when you want to use your phone and charge it.
Yeah.
I ain't on that level yet. I got 6S.
But I mean, they've been talking about it for a long time where they have wireless charging that can emit off of like lights and shit like that, and that shit's been. They've had that technology since like 08 type shit.
We need.
They've had that patent
we
since
need
like
solar,
2008.
Solar power, man. We got calculators with solar power. Why aren't our phones with solar power?
For
What
sure.
the fuck?
It's
money.
This is super low.
yeah, it's extra upgrades that they can hold off on until it's time. Like shit.
I feel like all calculators solar powered. I swear to God.
Nah,
I swear to
it's
God.
not
that
TI-84s and shit.
Yeah.
You know,
But-
I just was trying to play the other one the other day. I was trying to go
Most regular calculators, I feel like are solar powered.
That's
like
only
regular,
that's
like
only the
regular.
old.
When you put your finger over that little solar power thing, you
Yeah,
know
they
what I'm
don't
talking
think
about?
they
be
make them
going
shits
off.
no more.
I
They do.
got one
They
at
do.
work.
They do.
Yeah.
When you put your finger over that little patch, it goes off.
Surprisingly, that's the cheapest one they offered. Calculator wise.
Bro, has anybody ever actually bought a calculator? Unless it's like a graphing calculator. Have you ever actually went to the store and like, nigga, I need a calculator?
I think every TI-84 I had in middle school, high school, college, I probably bought off somebody off Craigslist or in class for like $10 to $20.
Exactly.
Cause them shits are like $140 to $220 for a
Yeah,
calculator.
you don't really. Why I don't a calculator is fucking me up.
In middle school, we wanted them because we was playing Phoenix on them shits.
Yeah, in middle school,
Phoenix was lit.
I need a calculator for everything I do now.
Shit, I don't. Well, yeah, I just use my phone calculator.
Yeah, but my math skills in general are terrible.
Mine are surprisingly decent, but if I'm calculating like big numbers type shit, I'll be like, here, too long.
When's the last time you long divided something?
If I go grab a paper over there, you'll be like, this nigga really be using long division.
And you gotta put the little bar.
Yeah, I don't know why, but sometimes like in the moment I'll be like, look, I gotta figure it out rather than grab my calculator real quick.
I'm not. I know. I remember. I know how to do percentages because I'll be adding tags on the shit and I'll be shopping.
Yeah.
I know how to do a couple fractions, Just because, you know, I need some of those later down life. But for the most part, like
25% off,
yeah,
50%.
yeah.
75, yeah.
Yeah, the quadratic formula and all that bullshit, you need all that.
Yeah.
Like, fuck all that shit in real life. Pythagorean theorem, like,
You gonna steal my cup? Oh, that's
Nah, it's
for me.
for you, yeah. Come on now.
Ah, you trying to get rid of that. You got this baby bladder.
Man, I've been.
Yeah, whenever you done got pissed 5 times.
I feel it though, man.
Yeah,
You
through me.
your motto. You only eat rice, right?
Fuck it. I'm vegetarian though. I lost hella weight, but I'm trying to gain 20 pounds now. I'm trying to get some bulk.
Chicken? Can you eat chicken?
No, hell, I don't eat nothing with.
I know some vegetarians be like, look, I gotta pass on.
Fuck that. I'm
Tofu?
I've been. No, I don't even. That's processed. So I mean, it's not even. I'm a vegetarian. I'm a humanitarian. So I only like, you know, shit that's good for us. I do eat eggs. I ain't gonna lie.
That shit, yep. Nah, I didn't have it.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I don't know, man. I'm just trying to live a long time and animal meat.
Ain't we
and
all?
stuff. Well, stop eating red meat.
That shit, you gonna die
It's
one
the
day.
leading cause of heart disease.
You gonna die one day.
Well, I
Well,
got.
I know. I almost got T-boned today on the way here, dog. Niggas don't run
You gonna be like, damn, I should have got that hamburger.
No, sir.
Weak. Yeah, my last meal was crap. Nigga, I ate this fucking fish tartare.
You gonna be like, damn, nigga, I should have got that motherfucking hamburger.
That baconator was about to be lit.
Fire, nigga.
Yeah,
Nigga, me casitas.
Yeah, shit. Nah, for real though. Like, niggas. So you vegetarian, you ain't vegan.
yeah.
So, but niggas who vegan gotta let you know they vegan.
Vegetarian is what? You can eat fish?
You can eat animal.
No,
products.
that's
Yeah,
pescatarian.
you can eat animal products.
I can eat like cheese. I can eat eggs. You know what I'm saying? My
You
car
don't eat
got
raw
leather
meat.
in it, but I can't. if I
Vegan,
was-
you can't eat that stuff?
You can't
Vegan,
eat
you can't
animal
eat
products.
honey. You can't have leather in your car. You can't have.
I'm saying if you already going to vegetarian, don't eat no. What did you say? What I missed? I don't know.
You can't have leather in your car.
No, sir.
Weak.
It's a lifestyle. You gotta have vegan leather jackets. Hey, this is
So that's the meat of it.
That's the food of it.
Oh, nigga.
Well, they hate Darren. Because Darren don't like animals.
I don't give a shit about animals.
Oh, man,
He hates
come on,
animals.
dog.
He's
Shit.
disrespectful.
Oh, dog.
You know how often he tells me fuck my own dog?
Fuck them dogs, bro.
That's petty, dog.
Bro, if them dogs ran outside right now and got hit by a car, I'd be like, alright, well, get some new ones.
Nigga, those are my dogs though. I wouldn't feel that way.
Yeah, dog.
Man, you have a heart, dog.
Nah, bro, I don't give a shit about
Bro, I swear you
Why
love
not?
Minnie to death.
I know, and that's why I don't like animals. That's why after we
I
had
know
that
it's
dog,
deeper.
after we had that dog and she died, and I was sad at that point. I was like, you know what?
Minnie lived a long
I'm
life.
never getting another. Bro, Minnie was having seizures. I was like, you know what, bro? Bitch, this is a goddamn dog. Like, I'm over here crying and shit for a dog. Like, I don't want to feel like it's
How old
dog.
was Minnie though?
Like fucking 5,
What?
6.
What?
Yeah, but she,
Yeah,
but
right.
She was a hot dog.
Huh?
5, that's
Yeah,
it.
she was a hot dog. I don't think hot dogs live long.
And she was eating all types of shit under your bed all the time.
No,
She
that's-
probably choked on some plastic or some shit.
Damn, I miss that dog too.
Miss my dogs.
My niggas always been like, fuck them animals, fuck them dogs.
Yeah, no, I don't give a shit about it.
When I get my own crib, I'm gonna have a pack of dogs. I'm gonna have some German shepherds, some motherfuckers to protect me. They're the man's best friend.
For sure. Like, and I love my dogs, but it's like an extra child
It
that
is.
that
responsibility.
is harder to get babysitting for
Word.
and shit like that. Like, you have to be home at a certain time to let them niggas out to use the bathroom and feed them. Or,
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like, why the fuck you gotta do all that?
Yeah. They're not like a regular kid.
Fuck,
People,
bro.
you can't be like, look, you trying to watch my dog from 6 to 7.
I'm gonna be like, no.
I mean, you can, but I'm not peeling that to pay that shit.
Yeah, that animals. are
We gonna
hella-
send them with you. Y'all can do a whole photo spread. Y'all would look good together.
Hey man, I would. You know what I'm saying? It'll probably catch my ass with
My dogs are fly. Jake's a show dog.
Yorkies.
Brutus is cool. Brutus is a defender. You
So,
feel me?
Y'all niggas believe in zodiac signs?
Hell nah.
I couldn't tell you anything about zodiac signs. I know I'm a
That shit is
Sagittarius.
retarded, dog.
I
am
don't
too.
know if you're a Sagittarius.
Half man, half.
And that's the shit I'm saying.
That's right around.
December the 10th, January
It's
1st.
December 9th.
This-
That's just crazy.
Oh, well, shit.
Yeah,
we ain't
you-
never.
You know Jesse. Jesse
Duh,
the same
December
birthday
10th.
as you.
Yeah.
dog. That's crazy.
Yeah. Growing up, so we always celebrated our birthday together with this
Word.
other girl in Lex or whatever. So
I
we
mean-
would always be lit together type shit, and then we just grew up and real
I
part.
hate when people ask me my sign and try to judge me off my sign.
Hey.
Like, fuck out of here.
Yeah, for sure. Because
Bro,
I
you
don't know
can't
nothing
tell
about
me
this
nothing about me based off of when I'm born.
But zodiac signs are so general that they apply to everything.
That,
Right.
yeah, that you're gonna
Straight
find
up.
something about you that goes with it.
And then on top of that, I feel like when they put them out, like you read them and it's almost a conformist thing. So you feel like you read that shit and then you like, all right, well damn, this is what they said.
Yeah.
You do it subconsciously and you conform to what it
Yeah,
says.
and I really think that's all that is. Like
That's not
if it's like Sagittarius, this week will be a great week for you. The stars are aligning. Everything will go great. You go with that positive mindset. If it be like, look, nigga, the next couple weeks is gonna be rocky, but you can fight through it. You gonna be like, everything that hits you is gonna be like, this is some bullshit.
Exactly.
Like, I knew that this shit said it was coming, but like with that other one, it's like you may hit some bullshit. You like, oh fuck it, I'm gonna go through this because the real shit's coming. Because
Exactly.
it said some real shit's coming.
Exactly. Zodiac signs are not fucking real.
Motivational quotes. That's all they.
That's all they are. That's all they are.
It's just another form of motivation.
For sure, because it can't keep updating. It has to either be the same thing forever or it's not gonna keep changing because niggas ain't really studying the solar system like that.
Come on, brother, just
To figure that shit out.
And then people try to find compatibility based on your sign. Like, come on.
I'm
man.
a
You
fire
know-
sign, you a water sign. Like,
Yeah.
what the
Come
fuck, bro?
on, bruh. No.
Yeah.
You know.
Y'all motherfuckers just using it. Y'all use zodiac signs as just a reason to act the way you want to fucking act.
Extra
Right.
confirmation.
Grow the fuck up.
Geminis be trying to act bipolar and blame it on the zodiac sign.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that, bitch. That don't got shit to do with that. You
You
just
bipolar.
ignorant as fuck. You
Right,
crazy.
and you think that you can live by that because it says that you're, as a Gemini, you're supposed to be bipolar.
Right.
You self-diagnose yourself like, shit, I'm supposed to be bipolar. I'm a Gemini.
Right.
I'm two-sided.
Oh my
They're like, I'm a Leo, so I'm automatically a strong personality. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Oh, they be like, oh, I'm a Leo, so I'm a bitch. Can't no man handle me.
Right.
I'm loud.
Right.
For sure.
Like, shut
Get out
up.
of here.
Yeah, so I've never really taken stock in zodiac signs, and I know some people that'll come up, and it's a good conversation starter. People will come up to you and be like, hey, I'm such and such, I'm a this, I'm a Sagittarius, what are you? Oh, you're this type of person, okay, I got a cousin, and then you automatically connect. Okay, yeah, I am kind of interpersonal person, I love people, I love to talk to people, and they like, yeah, so yeah, I know about your people. We actually don't.
Right.
You reaching for anything that we can grasp on, and it's a good
That's all
conversation
right.
starter. But
Reach.
other than that, I don't believe in that shit.
Niggas be reaching hella hard with the zodiac sign.
Hey.
That shit
Just
go.
that shit.
And I think
Horoscopes, zodiacs, all that bullshit. Look
I think that's some shit from 48 Laws of Power 2 type shit. I've only probably got to like law 22 or some shit like
Like I'm
that.
on 24.
I need to finish. So I don't know if it says anything about grabbing a connection with somebody at any point you can. That would be a good law. I mean, knowing zodiac signs is just something that you can automatically kind of start a conversation with somebody else.
That to me is just like.
But I'm not trying to learn
It's
that
like
shit.
playing the people's fantasies. So it's
For
just,
sure.
it's
Yeah.
just coming in and just.
Is that a law of power?
Some shit like that.
I forget exactly what the law of power is, but it's like play to the emotions.
Yeah, ask this
of
nigga.
the
He
people in the
knows
room.
shit.
Yeah. I seen
So
this book,
then,
that's
yeah,
right.
then you just kind of like you walk into the room and you play off everybody's fantasy. Like if I know what you like, I'm gonna talk about modeling. You know what I'm saying? That way I get
Right.
you to open up a little bit. So now I know kind of where you're bonding with somebody. So if I talk about modeling first, then I'm gonna get you to open up about some more deeper shit.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
real.
or if I know you got a daughter, we're gonna talk about some fatherly shit. That's how I'm gonna get you engulfed into the conversation.
Right.
That's
Right.
what the law is. So you play the people's emotions and kind of do shit like that, but you don't let people know your true intentions.
And that's one of the early ones. What was that?
Yeah.
5, 6, 7?
Yeah, I'll say that shit.
I need to read that.
Yeah, it really gets you thinking. Like for sure. At least classified people. I can't let you out right now. You hold it. Thank you. Get out of here. Yeah, I was about to say something that made me forget. Get out of here. I was about to ask you something about something, and I fucking forgot. Oh, I appreciate you
No
for
doubt.
coming through.
No doubt, man. It's
Like,
just- I appreciate being
and-
invited because I listened to y'all shit and I was like, man, these guys are doing something special.
For sure, and I feel like me and you've always had a genuine relationship from the jump type shit. Like,
real niggas.
At one point, I knew you was gone, like, big time model shit. When I hit this man, I went to New York for some shit, and I was like, the day I was going to New York, I hit him, I was like, look, I need to schedule a photo shoot. He's like, hit my man. I told him you gonna hit him.
Roger.
Yeah.
That's my man.
Rod's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Cool as fuck. Like,
cool
he really embraced us, took us around the city, taught us about some shit. And Rod's doing big shit. His work's dope. But yeah, you linked me. I hit Rod, and he was like, shit, cool, come through. AT sent you, and all this shit. And I was like, that's a bet. And he showed like hella hospitality. And I was like, that's some real shit because you put your name out there for me type shit.
Man, that's real shit.
And I was like, that's dope. I appreciate that. And this is like same day shit. I was like, okay, I know this is last minute. I'm gonna be in New York today. I need to do a shoot either today, tomorrow, or the next day type shit. He linked me with somebody. We did the shit. The shit turned out good. And I don't know, I got a new network of people, so that shit was dope. And I seen a whole nother side of creativity. So like, that shit's been a blessing, and I appreciate you for shit like that. That shit's dope.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just like that's what I like to do. I like to connect dots.
You have to. You have to. I feel like people who withhold information or try to block people's blessings are up to some bullshit. Like, they're not expecting anything great of themselves if they feel like they have to block somebody else's blessings.
Right.
Type shit.
That two niggas is bonding right now.
That shit was dope, man. Like, and like,
we came back and we did a photo shoot.
You feel me?
Premium.
Yeah, and then we did
the Balmain jeans.
Yeah.
I still got them hoes, man. This shit is fresh.
You feel me? So
Yeah.
I don't know, just shit like that, and connecting with people on business stuff like that. That's shit that I love, and like I've reached back to like younger niggas I know to like run like some campaigns for me on some new shit that I'm dropping because I want to be more so hands off because I'm working on so much shit. So like just stuff like that, like you giving to me, I give back to other people, and it just needs to pass down that way. So
no doubt, man. I always try to share good energy and try to, I just I don't know, man. We just all out here together, and you win, I win, you win. That's just how I am. I don't know, man. I'm not selfish. I ain't never been, never will be. I'm more of a giver than a taker, so that's my personality. So
I got a question though.
yeah.
You whoop this nigga Darren's ass?
No, man. That nigga's. I have to get a weapon or something, man. That nigga's bigger than me. I have to get a Louisville Slugger.
Bro, you talking about online? I know
I'm saying
I know that's what this nigga talking about.
Yes, sir.
I was never one to really take advantage of people in the cut. I would never do that shit. I don't like that shit for real.
Yeah.
I'm more of the philosophical, this is what you gonna learn, this is why we're here type shit.
Yeah.
More than the let me beat your ass and give me some motherfucking wings and fries.
That's me.
I was never that person.
I'm tearing some ass up.
Look,
As soon as I come in to say it's a rap.
Wrecking it. Fuck that.
Say rap.
Yeah.
You only get one night out of me though.
I ain't gonna speak on that. I don't be nowhere but the cookouts and shit.
Ah, yeah. Well, that's why y'all paper. No.
Shit. You seen us bloody apple pie. I lied. I take that back. We're a non-hazing fraternity.
That's
That's
right.
I mean, no, seriously, we're not. I mean,
Hayes is whack.
sometimes shit just
Super
happens.
whack.
Yeah, Hazen's trash.
Sometimes you just gotta fight niggas. It may not be due to pledging type shit.
Right.
You know?
Made men over here though. Straight up.
But yeah, man. I mean, and I feel like our orgs always had respect with each other on campus. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's always been a good bond. Like, nobody's ever really been beefing.
Y'all
It may be
sharp.
some beef now, though.
Wow,
Yeah, no,
really?
them young niggas do it.
Them
The young niggas
be
wildin'.
wildin', bro.
That's super whack.
That's what I was saying. That's why I was
Divine
asking.
nine, man. We divine nine. We need
Yeah.
to stick together. That there's power and unity for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
them young
but
niggas be out here wildin' and shit.
I went through the icebreaker and it was some drama, and I was like, come on, man. And then I was like, shit, fuck it. We was off that on campus anyway. Let's do it.
I definitely would.
I was in the back though, like,
yeah,
I got a whole child back
I was on the homecoming committee. I was trying to be friends with.
Yeah, that's what I was
everybody.
doing. I was like, "Nigga, fuck that."
You know,
I ain't got no time for
I
that
like
shit.
the sororities, the fraternities. We all in here.
You all gotta be for a common goal, and at a point it gets to that place. Like now, nobody should be beefing. If y'all still got some beef from way back on campus, y'all niggas have not progressed in life.
Yeah, if
Right.
you graduated and you
Straight
still
up.
beefing with a motherfucker for
Yeah.
just being in a different org, grow the
That's-
grow,
Yeah,
grow
at a
the
certain
fuck
point
up.
it ain't no fighting at home.
Grow the
Type
fuck up.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas want to get into some music talk before we wrap some shit up?
Yeah, we can
So,
talk about music. Definitely.
What's Wayne dropping the Carter 5 finally? When I see September
Hopefully,
21st or some shit like that?
We heard it before. We'll see.
Shit, I feel
We'll
like it's
see.
real now.
We got
I think
this
he's
shit
out
on
of his deal,
Cause
right?
What y'all expecting?
I feel like it's gonna be feature heavy.
Feature heavy, you think so?
I feel like it's gonna be good though.
I don't know, man.
After all this time, I feel like the songs have been sitting for forever. I feel like he's continually made the songs, but he had some old songs, and I'm sure over time, him letting people he respects listen to him, he's amassed some type of a bunch of features.
I feel like he should have dropped it as like a mixtape, like he did the original Carter 3. That's why
I don't know. He's gonna make bank because this is the last Carter. This is the last album, ain't it?
Yeah, at this
Last
point,
album.
there's no point in dropping a difference between a mixtape and an album anyway.
But I'm just saying, it's like, cause the album to me puts expectations on you.
For sure.
As compared
To be a
to
classic.
a mixtape just puts, all right, this nigga just releasing the music. So he released a Carter 3, the leak. Shit was fire. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Would have been a fire album.
Carter 3 was cold.
Yeah, the Carter 3, the album, wasn't better than Carter 3, the leak.
No.
So now I feel like he should just Carter 5, the mixtape. That's why I feel like he should have did this.
If it's cold.
If it's cold.
We don't know.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. You don't know. You don't know.
I hope it is.
I hope it is, too.
He's got some, but the shit that he's been releasing lately.
Yeah.
I feel like if you release anything as a mixtape at these days, it is to give a disclaimer that this is not my best work.
Maybe.
Or other people's beats. That's Wayne on other people's beats is some.
If he's on other people's beats, I would say that it's a mixtape, but I don't think he's gonna do that.
But-
if it's all
Right,
original
right.
shit, it has to be an album. It's not no mixtape.
A mixtape can still, I don't think it would say that this ain't my best shit. I think it can still be kind of introducing or reintroducing you to the world.
I feel like when you say it's a mixtape, it means this is some shit I threw together for y'all to listen to until I get my album together.
I mean, but I'm saying the Future released, 3 or 4 mixtapes before he dropped DS2?
For sure.
And it was fire. Like, cause he
They
dropped.
was fire, but they're not in the consideration for best album.
Yeah, I mean, shit, DS2 ain't.
Okay,
I mean, plus,
so-
he dropped Honest before he dropped Monster and Beast Mode.
So he knew that though. I feel like it's a understanding thing. So Wayne is like, okay, if I'm releasing this as an album, I'm wanting this to be in the consideration for a classic.
But my thing is like,
Does he have the ability to make a classic?
He may not, but from
Who's
his
gonna
thinking,
produce the shit? Like who is on this
Manny
shit?
Fresh, please.
please, nigga.
Oh, that's
Manny
right.
Fresh,
It ain't gonna
please.
be no Manny Fresh.
If you hook up with Manny Fresh, he might got that fire.
And I don't know who
Man.
produced a bunch of the 504 boy shit, but the Hot Boys, we need whoever produced the Hot Boy shit and somebody from No Limit to come over and do some production, because for him to make this shit fire, it needs to be like some old school, like, I don't know, I think
That's
the
why he
beats
should-
have to be like 90s-esque, like,
That's why he should do the mixtape, bro, because he would put no expectations.
They should
on
put a mixtape
Don't
out
put-
before the album.
Yeah.
maybe.
The album should be the mixtape, bro.
Because he
I'm
does
telling
that
you,
shit.
how does
He does
that
that
work though, that the album's the mixtape? It can't be
You
an
can
album
just
if
say,
it's a
bro, the
mixtape.
Carter 3 leak was
They can
the
be like,
Carter
this is-
3.
They can be
That
like,
But it was
the
a
album.
leak. He didn't mean to do that.
I
But
know,
you-
but
yeah.
but I'm saying is,
he's not gonna get the credit off the leak.
So he could call it the Carter 5 mixtape.
Yeah.
So that's the shit he planned on putting out, but
Yeah.
it's aged, so it's not relevant anymore. It doesn't sound as good. Maybe so the content, because like that shit was supposed to come out 5 years ago.
Yeah.
What's he gonna be talking about? Trayvon Martin? While it's still relevant, I'm not saying Trayvon Martin.
I don't
is
think he's
relevant,
gonna
but at the
release
same
stuff
time-
like that. So it has to be some type of new stuff or some stuff that doesn't have like a timestamp on
Which
it.
is why he should put what it is he's talking about in Carter 5 as the mixtape.
Or
and then
maybe-
release something else.
Maybe he has a whole nother mixtape.
Maybe.
Drake
And he's
on-
like, I'm gonna just save this shit. I'm gonna drop the Carter 5 because I know this is a solid project. People been waiting on it. This is the music it should have been. And I know this is a banger, so this needs to be classified as a classic. if I go as a mixtape, niggas is gonna be like it's a mixtape. It's not up for the awards of album of the year, shit like this. I don't know.
Good.
Maybe you can get album of the year
Good.
for a mixtape.
Drake almost got it off comeback season.
Oh well, shit. Well, maybe you can.
And,
well, if
also,
that's the case, why not say it's a
what's
mixtape?
that thing with
It's
Best
a-
I Never Had?
it's a
What
win-win.
was that? Drake mixtape with Best I Never Had.
Probably
Thank Me
Comeback
Later
Season.
or Thank Me Now. What was it called?
It was man, I forgot.
Drake got so many bangers, it don't count, man.
Drake better be on Carter 5.
He for
He
sure
better,
is.
because that's gonna help sell that motherfucker.
For sure.
I like Drake.
It's-
Drake
it's-
and Wayne together. They make good music.
So check this out. If Lil Wayne doesn't have Drake on the Carter 5, he has no features. If he has one feature, it's going to be Drake.
Or Gutta
He
Gutta.
gonna- Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Gutta hard. Y'all not gonna slack on Gutta ain't hard. Gutta ain't hard. Shit.
I was just about to say that.
Gutta just don't got the catalog, but his shit's hard.
Gutta.
Gutta. Hell, nigga. Them niggas had one solid CD, a Young Money mixtape.
You feel me? That Cannonball was cold.
Shit, that Miss Parker was cold.
That Miss Parker was
I'm
cold.
gonna bump out on the ride home.
Yeah.
I said,
Yeah, I'm definitely about to listen to Wayne on the ride home. Straight up. I was listening to Wayne on the way here.
Gutta
Carter
Gutta
2.
was once Kid, correct?
No.
Nah, Kid
Gutta Kid Kids too.
Kid
went to
changed
G Unit. Did you know that? Kid went to G Unit.
Well, shit, maybe I'm fucking up.
recently, dog.
Maybe I'm fucking up.
Gutta Gutta's light skinned dude with long hair. Kid.
I know
Dark
Kid
dude
versus.
with Gat teeth.
I know Kid versus. So shit.
Kid.
I don't even know what this nigga look like, but I know the verses.
Mac Main is the CEO. He's definitely behind the scenes doing work.
All he got is bitch on Mac
Taking
Bang.
pictures.
Right.
Right.
Bishop McMahon.
Yeah, money.
I'm saying, but that's been his thing.
Wayne-
Like, I'm
Wayne
just
look
the
like a
CEO.
crackhead
I saw you look
Wayne look like a crackhead right now.
Nah, his hair did look terrible.
At the Kanye, or not, 2 Chainz wedding?
Yeah.
That shit looked terrible.
And then with
man.
blonde too. Let me tell you, bro, if your dreads ever get like that, I promise you I'm gonna tell you.
I appreciate it.
I will tell you.
God.
I appreciate it.
I will
Man,
tell you.
that
Right
shit
then and
look
there.
matted.
I need that though. But I think like once you have a certain amount of celebrity, it's like shit.
But none of
This
his
is
niggas,
cool.
none of his niggas was like Wayne.
They like
let's-
it's Wayne. Wayne's gonna do what he wants, and he feels
Right,
like if
right.
he's making this decision, it's because he knows this type of reaction is gonna come. He knows from experience. Like at a certain point, you like, okay, bro, you look crazy. You can make a suggestion, but I kind of get what you going for this. I want attention because I'm about to drop the Carter 5.
He was-
Make
bro,
this nigga look
I don't feel
retarded.
like he had his
Make
dress
him look
looking like that
crazy.
because he wanted attention. I feel like his dress
Probably
looked like that.
not.
He was out there leaning that bullshit.
Probably not, but if somebody suggests, they're like, okay, but we can spin it this way. I feel like everybody should have a PR person on their team that's already thinking ahead of like bullshit that may come because people's gonna react off of anything regardless.
He looks stupid.
But if you haven't watched the Carter documentary on YouTube, that shit's crazy. That shit's
I don't think
dope.
I have.
Watch it. That shit's like 45 minutes long, but it's dope. What's y'all's favorite Carter?
One.
One?
I'm
Carter
steadfast in
two.
that. Everybody said that.
2 or 3?
I'm one.
Oh,
No,
man.
not 3. 3's not even in consideration. It's either 1 or 2.
I can't
Three?
I can't place the songs right now. I need to know what songs is
Number 1 got Go DJ.
Mm-hmm.
No. Is number 1 Go DJ?
Yeah.
Number 1 got Go DJ.
It's
They
gonna
got-
be
they
number
got,
1
uh,
because it has
Yeah, it got that. Yeah, it got that.
number one
Yeah, that's what I'm
hit.
about to say.
Yeah. For
Right.
sure,
It got
for
that
sure.
shit. And they got Money. Nah, it got
Money on my mind's on
That's number 2. I mean, what's the song? I got $25 on the dresser, and if I give it to that hoe, she gonna bring back more.
What is that called?
Cash Money Millionaire.
Yep.
Yeah, they got that shit on there. They got that Bring It Back with Manny Fresh.
Yeah, it might be the Carter 1. The Carter 1 is what put Wayne like on the map. For
I mean,
sure.
maybe drop 3, the dedication.
Well,
350
yeah. I mean,
something.
album wise.
Album wise, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Mixtapes, he had been going ham.
Yeah.
Mixtape Weezy's the best Weezy, period.
For sure.
But he had 2 classic albums back to back. Cause the Carter 1 and the Carter 2 was both classic.
Carter 3's classic.
Yeah, niggas didn't
Y'all
fuck with I'm a
tripping.
human
I like
being.
Carter
I'm not
3.
saying Carter 3 wasn't hard. I'm just saying it ain't the
I'm
Carter
not a
1 and
human
Carter 2.
being. Nah.
Phone Home?
No,
Phone Home was hard.
Part 3, I don't like that shit.
Phone Home was hard.
But like Misunderstood.
Let the Beat Build.
Let the Beat Build.
Let the Beat Build. Probably one of my all-time favorites.
Mr. Carter with Hove.
Dr. Carter?
Come on, man. Dr. Carter, yeah. I mean, You ain't got nothing on me with Fab and Dwells. First, I can't feel my face. They need to release.
Oh, nigga.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that shit was hard.
Oh, my God.
Which I can see still coming because Jewels has been more.
He's gone. He's gone to jail.
Yeah, he was
Gun
more in the
charge.
media until he did that bullshit at
Stupid
that
ass. You gonna bring a gun to the
Yeah,
airport?
never mind. I take it back. That would have been nice.
I can't feel my face was cold.
But yeah,
That was a
man.
nice era.
Classic, bro.
We'll talk top fives another day, but
Right.
like I seen that new shit with Joe Budden and them, and everybody was like, "Is Eminem not in your top 5?" And I was like, "Fuck no!"
What?
All of them niggas said yes, and I'm like, "This is not no fucking real hip hop show." Eminem did do some shit for hip hop. The shit's good, but if you classify the music now, the shit is bullshit.
I put Gucci over Eminem.
Hell yeah, Gucci's definitely in my top 5.
Yeah, me too.
Top 5 like all time?
Yes.
Gucci Man, yeah.
Gucci
Yeah.
ran a
Yeah.
period of my life.
Yeah,
From probably sophomore, junior year, maybe even freshman year,
He's still
until
relevant, bro.
freshman year, sophomore year of high school.
Okay, if y'all saying all time, yes. I thought
Yes.
you said that now.
No, top
Okay.
5 all time.
Okay.
Nah, not now, but
Not now.
People
all
wouldn't-
the time, yeah.
People wasn't putting Wayne in there. Yes, Wayne.
Wayne,
In my lifetime, if you were born, I was born in 90.
Okay.
Wayne for sure.
Can I give y'all my
Gucci for
top,
sure.
my top 5? Debate. I'm not going to debate it. I
Go
just
ahead.
want to tell you my
Go ahead.
This is in no specific order.
Go ahead.
Good.
So I got Hov,
Yes,
Mhm.
sir.
I got Wayne,
Hmm?
I got Gucci,
Yup.
I got E40,
No.
and I got Snoop. That's just me.
I fucked with E40. I fucked with Snoop heavy.
Nah, not in top 5.
What about you?
I don't know, man. The first 3 is top. I don't know, man. I like
Stuff.
Cameron. I ain't gonna like Cameron's code. I can't list a bunch of his lyrics and shit, but that nigga, whenever I hear him on the beat,
Right.
nigga's cold blooded. But Hov, Gucci, Wayne, and Drake. I ain't gonna lie, Drake is
for sure in top 5.
Drake is
Easy.
up there, dog. You can't deny his presence
Who'd
for
you
the
say
last
that?
decade. E40 and Snoop.
E40 Snoop.
E40 and Snoop give me vibes.
E40 Snoop, Jay,
Wayne,
Jay.
Wayne.
and damn, you just made me forget the fuck I thought you said.
I said Drake.
Wayne,
E40.
Jay-Z,
Gucci.
Gucci,
Gucci.
E40,
Okay.
and Snoop.
Cameron. Alright, Cameron.
Alright, I got Gucci. For real. This is no particular.
I was just talking about rap.
I'm talking
You talking
about
about music in general?
For real
For
raps.
That's her music, but not
for real raps. He's
He's
more
one of my
producer.
favorite
He's
artists.
more producer-esque. Man, fuck. It's hard to classify with rap, but I would for sure go with Gucci. Damn, it's hard when you take Pharrell out.
No,
I definitely fuck. Kanye's had a big period in my life.
Yeah, I put Yeezy over Cameron. My bad.
Drake is for sure in the top. I fuck with. I'm hard on Drake's ignorant. It's no taking away from that.
He's
nigga's
consistent. That's
Consistent.
man,
Consistent.
Nigga's been consistent. And he got his own lane.
That's 3. Gucci,
Rapping.
Kanye, Drake. And
Archie
Stevie.
ever saw?
Hov, you ain't gonna put Hov in there? Dog.
I fuck with Hov, but
What?
well, if you take Pharrell out, I can put Hov for sure.
Wow.
And then I would have to go to like Slum Village or some shit.
All right.
That's the shit I listen to.
Cut. Some village, they got one hit. Selfish. I don't know what else.
Nigga, one hit.
What else we listening to? Right?
See, it's hard to do that, and that's a group. Trap
Yeah,
Call
2
Quest is a
people.
group.
Aw.
I like groups.
Well, Outkast is better than Slum Village.
Outkast,
Period,
yes, it's
dog.
tough. Like in
Period. Andre 3000,
You're right, you're
best
right.
feature rapper out here.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Bruh, it's
Yeah,
dope.
And since you said that, I would put that in there. So what I got? 3 stacks. Wayne, Drake, Jay. Who else is it? 3
Gucci.
stacks. Gucci, yes,
Yeah.
for sure,
Yeah.
for sure. I think that.
I fuck with that. 3 Stacks is cold, man. I love listening to that nigga on anybody's record. He kills it. He got
For
on
sure.
the Walk It Out record and killed it, bro. Like what? Walk It Out and then
For sure.
you know what I'm saying? Like just pure bars, pure like make you think. And then Hove's just the GOAT. To
Yeah,
me.
and then
Hove's the GOAT.
that bullshit when they say Eminem's in everybody's top 5. I was
Nah,
like, not for real, man.
Button said
You gotta be old, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta be old for him to be.
Eminem got substance like Button said. Button said he ain't said nothing in the last 10 years. And
Exactly. And if you're our age, we ain't heard shit from you. You ain't got shit. Because when we listened to your shit, we was young anyways.
Yeah.
And it was just like, okay, I'm Slim
Marshall
Shady.
Mathers was cold.
Yeah.
Marshall Mathers was cold.
Yeah, but that's like adolescence going through my shit, teen type shit. Now it's like I don't want to even listen to that shit.
Yeah, I don't listen to Eminem.
I don't think I'm for sure not gonna listen to Eminem.
Who got the best verse on Renegade?
I love Renegade too. The beat's one of the most ignorant beats of all time. So I honestly don't remember what Eminem said on his verse. So I would have to go with Jay.
Okay. I mean, Eminem said some shit, about mobbing with Catholics and shit. But yeah, Jay-Z.
And he may have
He's just
and
more-
Renegade's always been one that I've always felt the beat, and I've always wanted to freestyle in my head to type shit.
You got bars?
A little bit.
You got bars?
Little bit.
Okay,
I
everybody
want-
got little bars.
You feel me? In my
Yeah.
own time, I'm
Yeah.
scared to. I won't share my bars with people because I don't need y'all's judgment.
Spit a little something in it.
Can't do it.
Spit a little something in it.
Throw me an instrumental and I might have y'all.
Look,
Come on.
look.
Play that Mad Black Dad in it.
Hey,
I got some for that.
we're
I already got a whole
intro.
track to that. I ain't letting you get.
That's
look,
funny.
You trying to get on that?
Nah,
Coming up
I might
on-
write some poetry.
You trying to be the album? You trying to be the artwork?
yeah.
Man.
Coming up on,
This nigga gonna be under like Prince.
coming up on episode
My bad,
14
Y'all
and
see
a
that
half.
Bruno Mars is gonna play Prince in the biopic or
I did not know that.
I know
Y'all
it.
need to go out?
Yeah.
My nigga Prince, he had an album cover where he was butt naked on the back of a unicorn.
I don't know. What album was that?
That's the exclusive.
Prince is cold. Prince or Michael Jackson?
Y'all gotta go. Michael Jackson.
MJ is the most talented.
I feel like
he's the best artist. Prince is probably the most talented, but MJ's probably the best
I would say
artist.
Prince is more talented. I would say MJ definitely has the more star power.
Yeah.
Prince
My
could
nigga
ball.
just had the moonwalk and the ooh,
Prince could ball.
Prince good ball.
Everybody wraps that up for me.
Yeah,
Who's
Prince good
getting more
ball.
bitches though?
Prince.
Prince.
For sure.
Michael
I think
Jackson,
Prince
Michael
would.
Jackson like little kids. We already talked about that. I thought that he like diddling them ball. So,
Ouch.
yeah.
Ouch. I'm off that.
I'm saying, what you gonna do? Come back and haunt me?
He might come back and hit you with one of them kicks in the ass.
Might try. Fuck Mike.
Hey,
Well,
we are.
I think that'll do it. Fuck y'all.
That is for me. What's this? Episode 14?
You see these
I thought it
niggas
was
with these
nice.
weak ass bladders?
Yeah.
That's episode 14 of Mad Black Dad, man.
Weak bladder niggas.
Tell them where they can find you.
Man, you can find me on Instagram at Hunter Ohm. That's Hunter HOMME, or Twitter 8_EE. That's AT.
Nigga, I didn't get none of your handles just now.
Word Hunter Ohm. That's French for man. Hunter man. Hunter's my last name. Or Twitter 8_EE. That's AT. Yeah, that's where you can find me. I'll be on there on the regular, and make some shape.
Yeah, we'll tag us, man.
Yeah.
As always.
Get him before the price goes up.
Yeah.
I know I gotta get back in it because he's
Hey man, you might see me on a magazine or on a billboard in a movie.
You feel
Just
me?
wait on it. Just wait on it. I ain't never gonna stop working.
I feel it. Good luck
Remember
with
this
your
face.
daughter as well.
Oh yeah, shout out to Brooklyn. She gonna be on the magazine too.
You feel me?
Bet.
You better have this kids couples thing.
Hey
You
man,
y'all gonna have to wait.
we gonna
y'all keep that.
we
You gonna be the only one there.
Baby, these too young.
Yeah, I get it. Okay.
You feel me?
And anyways, nigga, follow us at Mad Black Dad.
Yes.
Email
sir.
us at madblackdad@gmail.com. SoundCloud, same name. YouTube, same name. How we end it?
Gang Gangerson.
Okay.
Blessings. I lied. You ain't part of the gang!
Ah.
No, I'm just I'm fucking
No
with you.
doubt, no doubt.